I promise someday I'll get this right. Hey everyone, welcome in. Welcome in. So we are going to start off instead of starting off. Hey, Lace, welcome in because I didn't see you. Welcome in. I did not see you in chat. I am going to do 2 drawings for sure this evening. And it's Christmas. So you know what to do. Drop your numbers. You don't have to be present to win. Today is the 18th. We're going to do between 1 and 85. 1 and 85. Welcome in, y'all. How's your day going? It's hump day. Let's see, between 1 and 85.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay, welcome in. She switched it back. Hey, how'd you switch that back, or do you got 2 accounts? Because I think you have to be. I just want to make sure someone isn't using, like, created a profile for you. I mean, I've heard that happening lately. I've been accused of doing that lately. Wish I had the energy to do that, but hey, I don't.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Okay, just switched. I just wanted to make sure because I thought you had to wait 2 weeks or something. Like when my other account, my personal account was hacked, October? I think it was first week of October. They changed my name and everything, and so I just took the channel down. So, Lindsay and I'm just making a note. Is back. She's real, y'all. That way, because, stress makes your brain think crazy stuff. So, see my note? Says she's real. Lindsay N is back. All right, so I got the numbers in. Y'all put your numbers in. The number we do, not tonight, but the number we do on our first auction, which I believe is the 1st of January. Thumbnail's already out. The number y'all pick that day will be the number you have for 30 days. That way, the only thing is you do have to be for any Pacific, unless it's a special event. You will have to be active at least once. Come in and say hi during that Pacific sale in order to, I hope that makes sense. I am still, if y'all have the ability to know that I wore a Pizza Shuttle Delivers shirt this morning and why, I'm still in it. But I am having a hot flush, so I gotta move this fan. It's amazing. Oh, dropped it. I gotta have the fan blow on me because, yeah. Alright, so Lindsay Ann, welcome in. Elise, welcome. Oh, I definitely will be making more candles. I love doing it. John wants pizza, I guess now because he thinks I deliver it. You are in South Cali. You know what? I might know someone in South Cali. I remember you said you were like within 45 minutes of LA. I might know somebody. I make a lot of things happen apparently today as well, but it's not going to happen today. But maybe someday. I'll make a mental note of that. So if you randomly ever have a pizza just show up, I mean, I could make it happen. You know the
I
people.
used to do that stuff when I was at
We
the
made
pizza place in
when
Cuban.
when our kid in combat boots was serving our country. I made Thanksgiving happen. I sure as did. Yep, Mr. Stephanie is making biscuits and gravy for dinner. What are y'all having? For a pizza, that would be a very expensive pizza if I brought it from Kansas. I'm just saying. Have you seen fuel prices lately? That's insane. All right, let me go up and chat. Wait, let's see. Elise is making chicken fajitas. I know. She's getting one of my devices I got from Victoria, that meat shredder thing. Yeah, we're letting the girls use it because, well, we don't use it that often. All right. John wants pizza. Elise is definitely geared to make more candles. You can believe it. Uh, Lindsay had maybe an hour. What was the question? Oh, you made it maybe an hour. Okay. Now that makes sense. I am not feeling 100% today. I don't know why, because I've got my nutrition in.
It
Maybe
works great, Lindsay Ann.
maybe it's the hot flash.
She's asking on that.
On the meat thing, and I want to say I got mine from Victoria through a mystery bag. So I definitely didn't get at the cost she initially brought it for, and I'm going to tell you, I wish I had got two. I wish I would have got two. It's definitely worth it. I will tell you, because we do a lot of shredded meat. Not right now, but that's just because, yeah, my love language tends to be cooking and stuff, but it hasn't happened in a while.
So Joanne McGuire comes in and says hi.
Welcome in, Joanne. I'm up in chat, but welcome in.
I didn't know you were up in chat. Sorry.
Yeah. So Lindsay goes, only one account. So I've only ever had, well, no, initially when YouTube came on scene, I had an account. So probably the same month or within 3 months of YouTube coming online, I was signed up. That account I can't get it into because I forgot the login information. I can't have it sent to me because the email was an email I had with an internet provider. I do know there's a way to still crack that. I don't have the energy right now. Then my second one is the one that I actually took down because it was hacked. My email was hacked, and I have my stuff pretty tight. So, I mean, we know general location of who it was, but we don't have full confirmation on who it was. So, but we got it taken care of within an hour of the hack, but they made it into my YouTube and it was my personal one. Thank goodness I had a separate one for my business. Otherwise, I'd have probably been more panicked. But I have 3 videos that aren't public on that account, and one includes my mom, and my mom's been gone for 4 years. So I'm not even sure I'm going to bring it back up. Let's see. Switched. All right. Are you writing numbers down, Mr. Stephanie? Okay. All right. So if you're in here and you haven't dropped a number, we're going to have 2 giveaways this evening. I don't know what we're going to do yet. I'm just going to go. I'm going to roll with it. It is the Christmas season. It's the season of giving. I know I'm shaking. I apologize for that. That's me, not my internet. This is set. My laptop is set on an vintage jewelry box, and below that sitting on, I think it's an Amazon box to bring it up to height. I mean, make things work. Hopefully after the first of the year I'll have more tech savvy stuff. How are you? And Lisa's asking how you are. So maybe that's to everyone. She knows how I'm doing because it was a phone call this morning and I was like, I just answered it. I said, I don't have my glasses on. What time is it? So she told me, and I'm like, be ready. I'm coming. And I was. I was on the highway in less than 5 minutes from that phone call. Truly amazing. Welcome in. John, welcome in. Jess, welcome in. It is hard, and at least it is for me. Maybe it's because I'm really starting to go through hot flashes, but when they, I feel like I need a body, like a frozen chest plate. Maybe not frozen, but Gigi, welcome in. And then there's StreamYard, so we're going all the way back down. Alright, I just went all the way back down, so if anyone threw something in I need to know, Mr. Stephanie's going to have to tell me. No, Mr. Stephanie, I'm only asking because this one's still on my desk. Did we sell both of those?
No, they sold one.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I feel like someone's hugging me in their furnace right now. Let's see. So I'm going through a lot really quick because I kind of mentioned, maybe it was this weekend. No, I think it was Monday. My days blend right now, y'all. That, let's see, who did this come from? I already tore the label off. Of course I did. Oh, I know who this came from. I'm looking at the bag. Alright. I'm not using that box. What am I going to use? I'm looking for my cigar boxes, y'all.
They're on the back side. They're back here on the back side of your desk.
Oh. Alright, I don't need the quality ones because those are for that one right there. So, we're going to do a starting bid. This is a cigar box. We're going to do a starting bid. This is going to be miscellaneous jewelry. I'm going to show it as I fill it.
Hi, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel, welcome in. I am still not, I thought I was all the way down. Sorry, y'all. I thought I was all the way down in chat, and I'm not.
And Tuber Chat.
Tuber Chat, welcome in. Y'all, if you're looking to grow your channel, if you're looking to reach out and network with others and have them help you with your playlist and to help others, Tuber Chat is a great place to go. I'm not saying that just because they're in my chat. I'm just mentioning because they are. Tuber Chat is, yeah. I haven't caught them live. I've caught a couple of their replays, but not their lives. I need to do that soon. Tuber Chat, if you're still here, when is your next live? And thank you for sharing us out. So I checked my stuff in studio, and so that's definitely where that share out comes from. All right, so starting bid $15. I think his name's Tuber Chat. Tell me your name. I am terrible with names, but I would recognize you by your face or your voice. All right, so this one is going in. I'm going to show you.
Are you doing a jewelry lot?
We're doing a jewelry lot. So it's sea beads. It's got the purple and the green.
Kevin's his name.
Kevin.
Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Good deal. I was going to call you Kevin, but then I had that feeling I better ask.
How much you start this at?
The lot is $15 starting bid. It does have two see, my brain doesn't want to function today.
And then Robin's in, says hi.
Hi, Robin. Welcome in. It's got two of those. I do not know if they're real. Here, let's rub them together. So if you're in for the first time today, be sure and drop your number between 1 and 85. We're going to have 2 giveaways at some point today. Those numbers have already been selected. They're on these cards right here. between 1 and 85, as long as you don't double your number with someone ahead of you with the number. So that's going in. This appears to be a hematite necklace. Hematite necklace. I mean, this is something I could put over my head. And we already decided the other day my head with my hair up is at least 23 inches. So this is everything that I'm showing so far is wearable. You broke out of your eggshell.
Yeah, because Robin asked, John, you came from nowhere and now you're always everywhere.
You know what? I tell you what, having someone brings positivity. And I've seen nothing but positivity. Alright, so this one, maybe someone can help me. This is definitely a purple. This is something you could put green in with. Alright, but this is how someone had one like this. And it does feel like chain, but the chain is painted. We're going to say the chain is painted. Let's see how they do that. I don't want to get this stuck on me. Especially live, right? That would just... So, let's see. I'm putting the fingers there because my luck, I would get this stuck on me and I'd be live. You don't have to wear this necklace. Maybe it isn't supposed to be a necklace, but it's cool. It's going in there. So this is gold tone. Let's see if there's a mark on it. So this is gold tone. And that is almost a salmon color. Okay. Looks like all the stones are there. I don't know how old this is. I'm just being honest. This could be a really good reproduction. What did we decide those are called when... Are those prong set? Is that what you call them? When they're set in and it grabs?
It's got the metal coming up over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's prong.
Alright, so prong set. If I'm wrong, someone is welcome to correct me. Alright, that's going in there. Remember, starting bid is $15. This is for the lot. I don't know if I want to put that in there yet. We'll see. We'll see if we get the starting bid. Alright, so this... Is this a 2-strand or is this just kind of... This is a 2-strand. No? Is this 2 pieces? Oh, it's 2 pieces. Alright. So this is silver toned, almost like chrome. I'm not saying it's chrome. I'm just saying the color silver-ish tone it's got. Okay. Hey, wait. It's got a tag. What does it say? It says chaps. C-H-A-P-S. Chaps. I don't know if you can see that. Chaps. Alright. That's going in there. That would go over my head too. This one, just because of its design, I'm going to say it's at least as old as my oldest. Which means it's probably vintage, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's more, somewhere between silver and gold. Toned. I have no way of testing right now. I cannot get stuff mailed to me to test because I live too close to Fort Riley, Kansas. So, whew. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces for sure in there, necklace wise. Alright, these, I'm going to show you the front and I'm going to show you the back. These are hoop earrings.
Right now, Robin says she has bottomless chaps on right now.
Give me a minute. I just had a mental image. And my face don't lie. Actually, I stepped away to grab my water. So she's got bottomless chaps?
Yeah.
So that means the bottom's out of it? Like they're legit, authentic chaps and she's wearing nothing under? And what?
Story, huh?
Dude, whatever floats your boat. Got gummies that go with it? Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. I love Robin for real. No, dude, whatever makes you comfortable. I watched typically in the evening time to decompress just from everything, right? Not just social media. I listened to some affirmations, but last night I ended up on, I don't remember, it was funny clips, whatever, for COVID. It's on the channel we watch. They had a lot of people I know in there. It's great to see where they were 4 years ago versus now.
John was in on your jewelry lot. I was dropping links. So
Alright, so John's in on it. That's cool. I'm going to keep adding.
Because he put 20 and added stuff. Add to it stuff.
Okay, I'm going to still add to it, honey. I hope he don't mind. I said, honey, I didn't mean it. And, you know. Hey, there's a little tag on there. Let me see if I can read it. I do have an eye luge. I believe that's how you say it. Yeah, that's too small a print for me to read. It is stamped with something. I don't know. But it's going in there. That's silver toned. You're going to get this little purple. It's not purple. It's pink metallic. Pink metallic.
Robin says Avon.
This one's got a stamp too. It's a little bigger, so let's see what it says. Man, it says Express. This is. Can you see that on YouTube? It's a metal. It's a tone metal.
Yeah, as long as you make sure the metal's behind it.
So this is what I call shotgun metal. Others call it gunmetal. That's doubled right there, y'all. And I could still put it over my head. We're not going to do that today because I get this image of getting stuck in something. This is wrapped, but it is a pink sea bead. Probably a necklace. If not, that's a lot of sea beads for a bracelet. Now, I will tell you something, John. The place I sourced this. Hey, Uni, welcome in. Drop your number. There was someone today, right? So this, I'm going to say, is an ankle bracelet, silver toned ankle bracelet, because it's too big to be a wrist bracelet. Silver toned. Someone was doing jewelry lots or jewelry bags. This is where that one came from. No, I'm not going to show her bag because everybody knows who her. Alright, so if that's not an ankle bracelet, then I would say it's probably got some age on it, because I do remember someone telling me, this is another chaps, this is silver tone, another chap, silver tone. This one would be a choker on me, we're not going to go there. It probably really does need an extension on it. Let's see, what's in this bag? Oh, now that's cool. Now what is it? Let's see. Yeah, if you put, that's definitely a choker right there. It would break. So it would need an extension on it. Let me hook it. So I know it's not, let's see. So that's just black stone beads, whatever. We're going to go with beads. They're black. All right. Oh, no, there's something else in there. Oops. If I showed the item, or showed the bag, I'm sorry. Oh, there was 2 items in there. Alright, so we got some earrings. Those are earrings. They are baseball earrings. They're probably like the leather-ish. What's it say? It says something baseball round birthday party gift. So those are earrings. Those are going in there. This is a gold tone. Damn, this hot flash is kicking my butt. This hot flash is, yep. Alright, so, okay, wait. Oh. Alright, so this one, you tighten it by doing that, right? So, if any of y'all really know what jewelry, whatever, I would say my mama would have had something like this, meaning she'd have probably had it given to her. That's not silver tone, that is gold toned. That's cool. It's going in there. Let's see, what else do we got jewelry wise? We've got some sodalite. It's a necklace. It's gonna go in there. Let me get to it. This is what you got so far. I'm gonna keep adding because it's not even remotely full. Alright, so here's the sodalite. Here is the sodalite. It's going in there. Let's see. John, do you want... would you like some pierced earrings to go in this? I mean, I've got a few that definitely are. Trying to see if that has a marking on the back. I don't know. We're just going to go with it. Alright, so these are the shepherd's hook. Those are like silver tone. Those are going in.
He says seller's choice.
Seller's choice. If I can get to them. You see that right there? I can't put... It's that right there. That is a waste basket turned over and put on my lamp. So this is... What tone is this? It's most likely... I don't know. I know it's not gold tone, so it's probably silver. Anyways, there's that. It's a bracelet. It's going in. Let's see what I can get over here. I'll move this chair. I hang earrings up here. So those are going to go because I can reach them.
I got you, Jessica and Robin. Jessica Dumpster Girl and says hi.
Hey, girl. Hey, I seen your message. I haven't got back to you. I will. I'm looking for my little jewelry holder thing. I know, I'm not asking you to lie. Just give me a second. There it is. So these are shepherd's hook, silver tone. Looks like all the stones are in there. So these are gonna go in. Let's see. So there's two of them. Those are going in. Those are okay. So where are we at with John? Is there any other interest? 21.
Well, Robin asked, so looking for 22, and I said 21 or more.
Yeah, I know I haven't changed it yet, and I keep meaning to, but then I get stuck in YouTube Studios. We're doing $1 increments. $1 increments. Those are going in. These hot flashes make me feel like I'm going through puberty again. Just in reverse. Alright. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure, because I source these from a lot of different folks. I just want to make sure I'm not going to be putting in something that's missing a stone. There it is. So these are silver toned. They're dark silver, but they are silver. Those are coming in. So, gives you an idea. Alright, so since we do have interest, I'm trying to see if there's a marking on this. Now, this looks like it might have been repaired or whatever. So if y'all don't want it in, that's fine. But it just looks like it has some glue on the back. I'm going to show that first. It is silver tone. It does have a little bit of weight. So if you look, the discoloring, that's glue. It's in a couple spots. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a short person. You ought to see me trying to get something off the top shelf at Walmart. This guy one time a few months ago was trying to get something, right? And kept jumping to, short people problems. It's going in. Let's see, what else can we add? It is time to clear some space, y'all. Just so you know, I was asking at least $2 for this stuff. Now, whether it's marked or not, but it's been here too long, so it's going. I've got to clear some space. These are at least glass beads, maybe some hematite, maybe not. Maybe I'm just... It does have the... Oh, what do you call that? So the toggle... So, it's going in.
John is out.
John is out.
His bird friend.
I mean, at some point, when there's an auction going on, the friends have to stand aside, right? But it's cool. It's cool. So this one is not... It's not really cold. So we're just gonna say those are beads. They're pink. Oh wait, there's something else in there. There might be some real stone in there, or it could just be glass. That's kind of pink and some gold tone stuff. Alright, let me look at these. These are marked, but I think all of them, so give me a second. I may not be able to bring these, because I know there was one or two of them that had a stone out of them. Unless you want them for the beads. These are Chico's, but yeah, there's one that's missing a stone. There's another that's missing several stones, but if you want them for the beads, you can have them. You know what? Do you mind if these go in there? As long as you don't mind, but there are some stones missing out of there. But, I mean... I just need to move some of this stuff.
I just want to make sure she did like this,
Alright, so we got these. Fox leather and silver tone, but they're the ones that you put the cuff. Okay? They're not perfect, but hey. We're going to throw that in. This one has a lot of tarnish on it. Let's see. It has tarnish on it. It's silver toned. Yeah, she's here. Alright, where are we at with Mr. Stephanie?
Yeah, you're getting ready to count it down to Robin.
Alright, let's count it down to Robin. As long as Robin's good with how much is in that box right now. Whew. You know what, Robin? We're going to put some black. Yeah, let's make sure that all the stones are in there. We're going to put some black hoop earrings in with them. Okay? So what do we not like? Is that a seasoning? I think that's a seasoning. So Robin, I appreciate that, girl.
Clamato is... Oh.
Clamato, I think it's a seasoning.
No, it's beer.
Oh, Clamato's a... Alright, well, I mean, If you cook with it, is it?
No, it's beer and tomato juice with Clamato.
Alright, so I'm gonna. Where's my. And that was 21. Congratulations, Robin. Just know I'm having a hot flash and it's uncomfortable.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It feels like someone hugged me too hard.
Clamato is tomato juice.
Hi, Uni.
You smell like I'd say Sherman, but it's a Peloton.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I love you. You need to go clean your face and hands, please.
I already cleaned my hands.
John says, see what you started at least.
So, Robin.
Right, remember, Mom is.
Hey, remember I am live and I am unmuted. So behave. Hey, does anyone like pierced? These are not your pierced earrings. Does anyone? I think they're belly button earrings. I think these are belly button. If not, they're tongue rings. But I think they're belly button rings.
So are you doing a lot?
I'm gonna do the whole bag. There. Look at what I got.
Bag of body jewelry. Yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot. I don't know how many. I'm just gonna say it's more than 10.
You want to buy it now or start a bid?
Let's do starting bid. Let's go with $5 starting bid. Who knows what to get really into them? But I'm comfortable with that. So. Now where to put the marker? Marker up there.
Robin's in for 5.
All right, I haven't showed them. Oh, here. They're sealed in another bag, so I feel comfortable opening it. Just so you know. So there's actually 2 bags in here. These ones are lighter colors. These are light colors. They actually don't pick up very well. And I don't want to pull them out, y'all, because they should be brand new. I don't know, because typically this is not something I buy. Actually, there's 3 bags. I didn't realize I left a bag in there. So that's bag number 1, but this is for the whole thing, because it was in one bag. These are more of your, like, neon colors. So there's green, pink, blue, and clear. I know they're not picking up very well. I'm sorry. So it's bag number 2. This is all one lot. All one lot. And dollar increments. And these are a solid, kind of neon too, but not really. There's green, black, white, and pink. Let's see. Right there. And I won't open these bags because as long as I know they've not ever been tampered with. And because they are body jewelry, I just know.
John says if you see belly jam, it's used.
I have seen that type of stuff before, and none of this appears that way. That's the reason why.
I remember when you ordered those, they were sold new. So
they were sold new, and they were sold by a respectable channel. But they don't typically sell this type of body jewelry either. So I know I didn't have more than probably $4 in it. So, but everyone around me that I know has body jewelry, isn't using it right now. I'm gonna show this one again. These are just cute. They're cute. They got little sparkles in them. No, I know it's not showing right. Darn it. Here. No. Yeah. They're like clear, but then they have a color in them. In each of them. So. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, you already sold it. to Robin?
Yep.
All right.
$5.
Congratulations, Robin, and thank you. I'm just going to
Ella.
set... Welcome in, Ella. Alright. It is not easy. I don't know. I remember when my mama went through the change of life. And I tell you what, I felt for her. Robin. Hot flashes are no joke. And it's more than just a flash. At least it is for me. My grandma, she's 86. She's like, Steph, it was a cinch for me.
Says, hello, everyone.
Hey, Johnny, welcome in. OMG. Hey, Johnny, you're gonna know kind of what I'm
Hi,
talking.
Johnny.
All right, you let me with the chair so you both can get over here. Come on. I guess we got fans today. Why don't you welcome everybody? Tell
Hi.
everyone hi, even the ones that aren't actively in chat. Oh, be careful, not too tight. I feel like if it's squeezed too hard, this hot flash just
Don't
won't
worry,
release.
I'm really dizzy. Everything's spinning right now.
When did you eat last? Give me a minute, y'all.
When I made food.
Yeah.
So that's been within 2 hours or so.
Mm.
All right. Well, why don't you go home? Because it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Don't do something strenuous like go take a hike is what I mean. Go get some rest.
Yeah, Jess, don't take me on a hike this time.
No hikes. Go take care of her for me, okay? And we'll catch up with y'all later.
All right.
Love y'all.
Love you.
All right, Robin, since you bought the jewelry lot, I'm going to body jewelry in with the lot. Obviously, it'll arrive to you the way I do the jewelry lot. So,
Jennifer Hayes is in. Says hello.
welcome in, Jennifer. Jennifer is in the house, y'all. Y'all go over to hers. She is blue. She's one of 2 people other than Mr. Stephanie and Jess that have wrenches. That is not by mistake. That's because, I'm still learning, and she is an experienced mod. She's an experienced person across so many channels, and she's so well, on features that she's able to talk to us through chat to help with technical issues back, when we first started. So she's got a wrench only because she's amazing. But if you don't know her, go click on her. Go over, sub to her. She needs watch hours. The one thing I hate about the change of seasons is
the allergies.
the allergies, and I'm deaf in this ear, so when the pressure changes in my ears. If you haven't dropped a number, drop a number between 1 and 85.
And I'll let you know if it's good or not.
And Mr. Stephanie will let you know if it's good or not. You're welcome, honey. You don't have to remain here to win. We're going to do at least 2 drawings tonight.
So that number's taken, Jennifer?
Yeah, that number's taken by the other one with the wrench. I do know that one. So, let's see. What do I have? No, we're going to do that in a different jewelry lot. Let's see. Look.
That one works.
That's more stuff for jewelry lot.
I got your number, Jessica.
Maybe we'll do 2 jewelry lots. Y'all do not have to remain in active chat to win. I needed to make sure no one's won through the week that I haven't seen since. That one I need to move over. That was a gift. Oh, that was supposed to go in that jewelry lot. That's what I was going to show. So, Robin, in your jewelry lot, they look like glitter. They're hoop earrings. They're pink. And I don't know. You'll figure it out when you get it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So tell Jessica her number's good.
Jessica, your number's good.
So I'm relaxing in the chair.
Mr. Stephanie is 12 feet from me. He's relaxing in my easy chair because, yeah, he is. He needs to. All right, let me see. I'm trying to go through because I've been grabbing stuff as we go and throwing it in jewelry lots. So I've actually got to look for stuff. You know what? Let's do this. And let me make sure that all the stones look like they're there. Alright, so for giveaway, I need to go with something more than that, though. Give me a second. I gotta go with more than that. I can't do just one item.
So now the discussion in chat is how Robin and John are going to distract Jennifer and steal a wrench.
So I love you both. But unless you spend a night with me, what we decided that was like 8 hours long. You don't get a wrench like Jennifer does. That'll come with time though. We will be doing.
Right now, we're just trying.
We will be doing wrenches, but we're trying before we get crazy. Just with the highways on YouTube right now, I think it's safer for everybody if people don't have wrenches. I'm looking. Oh, there it is.
John says, Robin, show Jennifer your chaps. And then goes, Robin, talk to her about grandbabies. That'll distract her.
Oh, help me. Oh boy, help me.
I love our group of people.
I do. They make it so easy to be on here. All right, so if y'all know, you know. Here's a dragonfly. It is here's the back of it. So, it's too shiny. So, let's see. It's silver toned. This is going to be a giveaway. It does appear without using an eye leech that everything's there. The eyes are some sort of stone. I don't know if they're real. I'm not giving it away as it's real. The next thing I'm probably insane on. Alright, I'm just going to do it. Mr. Stephanie. You remember the story on these?
Oh, you are not giving those away.
All right.
Those are something you sell, and you might have the right people to bring them.
All right. Let me find something else. I tried, y'all. I tried.
So, John says he likes the clip for showing brooches.
So, you can't have my clip, but I can hook you up with people that have some. I'm not quite the same. The woman that made these went to heaven earlier this year. So these they're purple, silver, looks like silver toned. They are pierced earrings.
So Jennifer says you should be selling stuff, not giving everything away.
But dude, I'm just grabbing little things here because, I can.
We're actually trying to reset our inventory.
So these are for the giveaway I'm doing right now, okay? Now, the way giveaways work, yes, you come in, you put in your number, and I hear you, Jennifer. I promise I'm going to sell more. I'm trying to find a bag for these, so give me a second. So the giveaway, if you don't have a box with me, giveaways, you don't have.
Shark Picker, that's Craig, right?
So, Land Shark Picker is Craig. And I will tell you no, he wasn't in that video. If y'all haven't seen the funny clips, some of y'all are going to know because you've been here way longer than me as far as auctions and things like that. But it was with Nana and Victoria, but it was on Nana's channel. Hey, welcome in, Scooter Renee. We're getting ready to do a giveaway. It's for three pairs of purple earrings. I don't think they're real. They're silver tone. And a dragonfly brooch. All the stones appear to be there. The eyes could be something. I don't know. Anyway. last night, instead of putting on my affirmations, I decided to go to Nana's, and I wanted to do, if you haven't put a number in, please do. Between 1 and 85, Mr. Stephanie will let you know if your number's good or if you're double. So, that's for that. If you have a giveaway with me, if you get a giveaway, because this is it, you don't have to purchase. If you have a box with me currently, or you have one in the next 2 weeks, this will go in it at no cost to you for weight. This is light. It is going to change the weight of your package in a way. But if it was to, I would pay the difference. You would not.
And then Sue B says hi.
Subi, hello, welcome in. And she is number 84. Scooter Renee is 28. I will tell you that the numbers I use they vary from day to day. Numbers to me mean something. So usually I'll tell you what I'm associated in one way with it.
John says he got books in his, so it won't change the weight of his package.
All right. Put stop signs in, Mr. Stephanie. If you don't have a box with me, because I'm not encouraging you to buy something from me in order to get your free gift, it's going to be at least 2 weeks out. So it'll be after the new year. If I can make it happen before then, great. But I do have gift packages that are ready for labels. I got to wait for him to give me some money.
That comes
this evening. All right. So number 4. Number four. So if no one is 4, we're going to go with the one below it. If there's no one below it, we're going with the first one above it. That's how we roll. That's how we work. Welcome in, Hippie. Welcome in.
Robin is the winner with number 11.
Robin, bye.
Yep, that was the lowest.
All right,
number.
so 4 to me is a lot of things because, like, 2004 is when Mr. Stephanie and I, well, it depends. That's another story for another night. But January 1st of 2004 is when Mr. Stephanie and I got together. Hence the thumbnail. But also, we have 4 children together. Our last one is a rainbow baby. I only mentioned that because it was mentioned in another chat. Nothing bad. But I realized that person didn't realize that I had a rainbow baby. She was number 4 for us. And I delivered at 32 weeks. So I'm a mama bear. We're just going to leave it like that. Oh, I need to write Robin's name on there. I knew I was going to.
Yeah, and then the sold box is over here from him.
Well, actually, it's going to go in her because we have to package that anyway. And there's still room in there.
Yeah.
This hot flash is kicking my butt.
I don't know what to do other than that.
I don't know. I mean, I know what to do, but I have to go off screen and then I'll be on screen. So, I don't remember the title of the video, y'all. I think it was Fun Clips or something like that. It was funny clips from 2000, during COVID, 2020. So, there was a question on the wheel for if, and I'm only saying that because I know there's someone in this chat, or was, that this question was posed to. And I think, how was that question posed? It was posed with, if you had a choice to eat chocolate that tasted like poo, or you ate that tasted like chocolate, which would you choose? The other one was, would you choose Netflix? Or I think it was Reese's. I will tell you, they chose, I know, right? They chose Netflix. I mean, who wouldn't choose Netflix in 2020? But I'll tell you, there was a lot of people, right? I mean, they were probably in the community for a while, but a lot of them were still learning. It was pretty cool. And if you know which clip I'm talking about, you could go on and you can see I watched it all the way through. There were so many. I know. I would choose chocolate that tasted like crap. Not quite literally like crap, but just saying. Because I've had some chocolate in my life that did not taste right. All right, I know it's Christmas. I know it's not going to get there before Christmas. Ooh, that baby's got a tag in it.
Is it an ornament?
It's an ornament. It's a keepsake. I've got air in my ear. So, all right. So this is Santa Claus. The night before Christmas, we're going to do, let's see. Let's do a starting bid of $2. $2. Now, you see that little tag back there above his head? Here, let me get it. That is a gold tone tag. Now, I can't tell you if it's just paper tag or what, because he has not been opened. But it does say, but I heard him exclaim, our ear. He drove out of sight. Merry Christmas to all and all good night.
Awesome. Sorry, Scooter put in, she got her box today and everything was perfect. The mail scares me right now.
Thank you for letting me know. He's new in the box. Let's see if there's a year. Oh! Woo! Y'all, he's 2001. 2001. So 2001 for me was a lot of things, obviously. My oldest son was 14 days old in 2001. If you know, you know. That's $2.
Is that Hallmark?
It's Hallmark. It's
Okay.
a keepsake.
Yeah. John put in that's Hallmark, so I wanted to.
Yep. And I know he's not going to get there before Christmas, but, you know, he's a cool Santa. I don't want to put him in storage, but it will.
Yeah.
Let's see. Get that all to
Oh, John's getting him.
Okay.
John's in for $2, and we're just going to go ahead and sell it.
Yeah, let's sell it. $2. When I bring a starting bid, that's at least what I want out of it. I've done that in the past when I was looking just to get a bid on something. I can't do that because I sell myself short every time. But this, I don't have $2 in, so thank you, John. Now, invoices typically come out on Thursdays because I'll be on the road tomorrow evening when they usually come out. Y'all are going to get them before that.
Or maybe on Friday. You don't want to push yourself toward your night. You're up till 3 in the morning.
In the event that you don't get an invoice, if you don't have an invoice in your inbox by tomorrow morning, yes, we're still going to sort this tomorrow. So if when you get up or you check your email, if it's not in there, don't freak out. It just means it's going to be Friday, which is interesting because I'll be away, but I can still invoice. All right. I've got to make it work because Mr. Stephanie, sold. Please. Thank you. I know you're not in a hurry. I'm trying to really be efficient when I tell people. I've had a few delays here and there for various reasons. But yeah, if you don't get it Thursday, you will get it Friday. I will not guarantee packages won't go out until Monday because I'm not going to be back until Saturday. All right, so I'm writing, let's see. These are brand new. Did you sell any of these books yesterday?
No, everything I sold went in a sold box. But no, I didn't sell any regular books. All I sold was...
All right, I'm just double checking.
Those.
Just double checking. All right, so this is going to be buy it now, This is City of the Plague God. This is brand new. Brand new, never used. $3. $3.
And it is Disney, if I remember correctly. Or Marvel.
Oh,
too.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. It's Disney. It's Disney. So, it says, welcome to the world of Meso, whatever. It's a mythical thing. It's a mythical book. We're just going to go with that. $3. Buy it now. I can't show this one, and I can't say why. I think someone asked me about it, so I'm going to wait for that. I think I just probably left it on here for no good reason. We're going to sell these together. They have wear and age. This one is stamped 1988. So the inside is definitely silver toned. Let me see. There's a patented. Whoa, let me see.
How much you selling it for?
Give me a second. You know what? I'm just going to let it go. It does have 1918 in here. I'm not selling it as 1918 because it may be 1988. Because it does say that on there. This piece, this is a 10. So that and this, we're going to do $4 buy it now. Now, this is Florida. It has the state. It has sailboats. I'll show more.
You're doing them both together?
Both together, $4. See you later, Jessica. That is gold toned. It will need clean, but it does have a lot of wear, y'all. Alright. But this is where you put your notepad and you put your pen right here. My grandpa, he was a contractor and all that. He had one of these, probably not Florida. But $2, or not $2, $4 for the both. So that's $2 a piece. Buy it now. What were you asking for this story lot that I know I'm walking into?
$2. It was on $2 Tuesday.
All right, so this was $2 Tuesday. We're going to keep it at $2 because I need this stuff out. This is something that came from a pallet at one time. So that's where the Jolly Rancher stick on, right? Still has Minnie Mouse in there. Minnie Mouse is Disney. That's a little plastic lock. These bath bombs are blue and white. Yes, there's my blue balls, Robin. But there's only 3. So I kind of feel cheated. There ain't 4. $2, buy it now. Okay, these are still $2. Buy it now. These are the pomegranate punch. They are $2
Robin's
each.
Getting the last one.
She wants the blue balls, huh? With the bottomless traps. But she has her bottomless traps, so we ain't guessing those. So give me a second so we can mark this.
It says balls.
Balls! What did I sell? I sold something. I think it was on Anna Tink's members auction. No, not the last one. The one before. And I'll have to go back and watch my clip. I will have to go back and watch my clip. Robin. Mr. Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
But I sold something that could have, been taken out of context. It might have been false. Alright, so these are pomegranate punch, bath salts, and body wash. Pomegranate punch, it does have, with vitamin C, some glyceride acid. These are too small for me to really read. And elderberry, y'all. $2 each. I have 2 available. So to claim them, do punch, 1 or 2 or both. $2 each. Okay, that's what I have into them. So these, I was asked to bring more. I did, and then I haven't sold any more. So we need to get those out. Great thing about those is, like, Maritza, welcome in. Welcome in, Maritza. If you haven't dropped your number, drop a number between 1 and 85. Mr. Stephanie will let you know if it's a good number. If it is a repeat number, we'll let you know. You can change it. So the great thing about these is the bath salts is 2.46 ounces. The body wash, which is the liquid, it's 2 ounces, which means this whole thing you can put in your carry-on bag to get on a plane, and TSA is not going to harass you. Now, if you try to carry regular size Burt's Bees shaving, and you try to do like 15 of them and put them in your carry-on, they're going to tell you. You're going to have to throw that away. Are they insane? They had a USO, but they didn't open till 8, and my flight was at 6 that morning. So, let's see. We'll put that over there. That's show. Mr. Stephanie, you did not sell this one, right?
No, that one I didn't.
All right, this one's green. This one is like a, what type of green is it?
It's like a crayon green. That's what
Yeah,
I
a
called it
crayon
last time.
green. This is a crayon green. Not like hunter green. It's brighter than that. This is the type of green that you don't go to battle in because they're going to spot you. It is 18 ounces. This is brand new, just so you know. This came from a neighbor in combat boots that donated this, not for those type of sales, but just because of what we do. $2, buy it now. They insisted that I start making some profit because when I do those events, 100% goes to whoever we're helping. So I told him I'd sell a couple things. So, and that is, what does it say? What else does it say? All right, hippie for $2. So, y'all, I know the holidays are hard for a lot of people for various reasons, so I'm definitely not trying to scratch anything, okay? But for those that are planning or looking forward to the day in any way, do you have any plans? Just so you know, it's my first year without a pivotal person in my life. So I ask that cautiously. Does anyone need a paddle or really want a paddle? If you have a box with me and this will fit in it, I may even just give it to you. So, Uni, if you want this, I mean, I don't know that your box would be that big, but I'm sure we could make it work. Because I think she said the other day. So, honestly, I would not use this for one. It's a raw one, right? Which means that you would have to put treatment on it to make it food grade.
Just oil.
Mr. Stephanie says oil. All right. But aside from that, I would use this to do some wood burning or something on it.
Or toll painting.
Toll painting. Oh, let's do $2. I do need to make sales, but you know what? I know we are coming towards the end of the month.
Give her the paddle.
I can do that. We'll do that. I'm not asking. Not even asking. And it's a give me. Because I offered it that way.
My thought was if someone wanted to toll paint on it or something like that, it's a perfect piece for that.
It's a good blank. And I really just need it out. I don't want to put it in storage.
Yeah, because storage is going to be a real deal here in the next week.
It is. Alright, anyone gonna want... We're in December, so no one knows if they're going to be a ground wall before Thanksgiving, before Halloween next year. Because that cookie's still, forming. Anyways, if you know or can use this, we're going to do it as starting bid $2. That's what I paid for it. That's what I got into it. I purchased this when I found out I was a grandma. Okay. I grabbed the wrong size. So we're starting bid for the pumpkin costume, $2. Starting bid. I'm just setting it on.
So read chat real quick. You get a good laugh at Scooter.
Robin, I'm starting to warn. My face don't lie, y'all.
I laughed so hard last night at your show, Scooter.
Alright. I laughed in so many ways. For one, no, I'm not going to ask that here. We'll do that privately. I think no, because I mean it affectionately, but someone might take it wrong. Alright, so we're gonna sell these. Let's see, this one has a tag of 1, this has a tag of 2, this has a tag of 5, so let's do $5 for all. These are boys. These are socks size 6 to 8. I'm going to say these are toddler shoes. Or toddler feet. Toddler feet. Brand new. Do the whole lot for $5.
Yep, that's what I did.
Alright, tag's still on there. It says the weekend. I can tell you my feet are small enough. I can make my feet stretch in there. And my foot size is a 7.5 wide. Oh, it does say you ladies. It says 4 to 10, so no. Alright, 2 pairs, pink foam. I'm just going to show you. Alright. Tag is, I can assure you I'm asking for a lot less than, that's what I paid for that whole bag. Yeah, sometimes I retail therapy without really thinking about it. But I'm not sorry that I purchased it. So that one, yeah, it was a buy it now. So, and I'm gonna write buy it now. That'll be next week. If it doesn't get sold this week, next week I know what I asked this week on. Buy it now 5 for the lot. Y'all, if you haven't been over to Scooter Renee's, her and Selena Country, oh, don't give me the lion. Darn. I've got to write these names down so I don't, If y'all haven't been over there, so I know most of you have, but if you haven't, you're missing out. And I'm not just saying that because she's in my chat. I will tell you, more than that, I've needed someone to show me compassion and be real. And not that they haven't always.
Selena's little country.
And I just made my first purchases with her. Okay? That was last night. And with Selena, too. Not because there wasn't stuff before. I let people get in my head. But they've always been who they've been. They sell with Josie's Place. I don't know how often, but they do. They're the hoot. Hey, I was going to say buying space. I mean, that is buying space, but hi, Myra. Thank you. You know what, Scooter? Thank you for just being authentic and genuine, and I mean that in the most sincere way. You know, I don't remember the exact month I came into your chat for the first time. I know in general I'm at least 30 days in people's lives watching before I come in their chats because I want to make sure I feel comfortable and safe before I come in. And I've never felt off about being in y'all's chats. I do know it was after everything that's happened this year with Selena. I do know that. And so that's the other thing, y'all. If you know Selena, if you know Scooter Renee, if you know all those great individuals, keep them in prayers. You know, holidays are hard, and this one's especially hard for a lot of us. It's for a lot of us the first year. All right. Do I have, let's see, do I have sewing people in here? Sewing people in here. I seen these, I sourced these in a honey hole. You will not see that probably tomorrow. It'll be next week.
For that honey hole.
For that honey hole, I can only hit a couple at a time. And a lot of them, so it might not even be the week after, because that's Christmas week. So it may be the week after that. But we're talking people that like to sew and all of that. So this one is in stitches. It's TLC Greetings, a division of the McCullough Pattern Company. These are coffee mugs. Made in Thailand. Artist is Michelle Johnson. Number is 13001. And it says, so much fabric, so little time. So much fabric, so little time. We are going to do, you know, just because I do know some people love to do fabric, we're going to do a buy it now $4. I have two of these, but not.
Did something different.
What'd you do?
I did $2 on the cups because I know what we've got in. And then I added to where they could add the coffee.
Give me a minute, y'all. I have to sit for a second. It's not him. Other than the fact that I've mentioned a couple of times, can you imagine being on a naval carrier? Well, some of y'all can. But, you know, all right, but this is the one I showed, so now you got to do that with that one. I'm going to go with what Mr. Stephanie put in chat. I was going to bring these for a little more, but he's right. We did source them in a good location. And it's Christmas. All right, so you're only getting the mug for that price.
I put it in as coffee cup, buy it now, $2, or add coffee or hot cocoa and candy for $5.
So the mugs, you did a buy it now of $2. Oh, he wants this stuff out of here. It's fine. All right, for choice, we're going to show them without the coffee, but here's the coffee. If you want it with the coffee and the candy, you get 8 pieces of candy. I could do Werther's Original. A naval carrier is a stomach.
Yeah.
All right, I wasn't talking that type. A naval, so the Navy carriers, okay? Here, let me show you both of these. The Navy carriers.
Be smart butt about
the Navy carriers, okay? Can you imagine 2 alpha captains on that ship? We're getting ready to celebrate year number 21. Not married, but got you, babe. So, for choice, $2. If you want them with the coffee or hot chocolate and 8 pieces of candy. Oh, wait. No, it's the same. So, it's Avalanche. That one's got that. No, it's not always easy, right? I bet.
He says those would be perfect for Johnny or D.
And who said that?
Uni.
You know, they both come in my chat once in a while, right? You know what? I'm going to set these in the back so when they come, I do see, I want a fuzzy navel. If life would slow down for me, I would want a fuzzy navel too, but because alcohol could be a problem for me when I'm coping, I am alcohol free right now. Hopefully I'll be in a good place for New Year's. If not, it's okay. It's not the first New Year's I've went without alcohol. Alright, so we're going to set those there. We're just going to leave them. Because Uni's right. I'll bring them. You know, there's going to be a time where Cajun and I might be on the same panel. And it might be sooner than some of y'all realize. All right. So these are Dear God. I'm having a hot flash. It has not went away. So 2 of them are the same. And one's different.
So what are you doing on these for price?
Well, I want a 2-piece, but you know, we could do them. We could do them for a bite now, 3 for all. And if you want one that has a flea bite, I'll give it to you, because it's way different. But so the 2 that are the same, they are porcelain, or I'm assuming they're porcelain. There's nothing wrong with them. Okay, they're here. I've got 2 hands. So there's nothing wrong with them. They're identical.
Oh, cool.
And then this one is Dear God, do you really see everything? So that's as much as I'm going to show on these ornaments, because it is that time of year. And yes, I believe in God. We call him by a lot of names, call her, call whatever. God's not a debate in my chat. So for anyone that's lurking, don't do it in my chat.
So Scooter Renee says her brother was on the U.S. Shenandoah when he was in the Navy. When he passed last year, he had Navy buddies there, and it was neat to hear the stories that I had never heard.
Yeah, and wow, what an incredible thing. And what an incredible gift, because, you know, some of them, welcome in, Crystal, welcome in. You know, some people, they don't share. So you get all 3, $1 a piece, so it's by now $30. And if you want those, I will throw this one in. It does have a flea bite. It's Dear God, are you ready? All together. Wait. What? Dear God, are you ready? All together now. 1, 2, 3. So this looks perfect on this side. But this side, see it? That's not paint glass, that's a chip. And it's a pretty smooth one, but it's there. So these are the trees, and this is the star. I didn't realize it when I sourced it. So I'll do all 4 someone once for $3. That's incredible. There are so many in the community that I've served in one form or another. And it doesn't cease to amaze me. Let's see, what else do I got? I got this tin, but if you don't want it, let's see. No, I need to look, because I've pulled out of here a lot for other jewelry lots. All right, so the initial, the monogram is A. I don't have an A in my household. It's my daughter. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, remember whose daughter you are. It's straighten your crown. It's a silver tone necklace, just daughter. We're gonna do buy it now, $3. Joy Cup, I'm gonna assume is the brand, because it says Joy Cup. And the description is whatever. Yeah, that's exactly what it says. It's inscribed with what it says here. It's sealed. It's never been used. It's never been opened. But, so you know, it's still in there. $3. Buy it now. It does have the letter A. So, any of y'all that don't mind putting it in chat, if not, you can drop me an email. If you went through the big M as a female, as estrogen, how was your experience? I know it's different for everyone, but like, I mean, this has been going on for over an hour. It almost like it makes me feel like someone hugged me too tight. And I'm doing a 3 bite now. That way, if I bring it back next week, I know what I brought it for this week. And if you're just in,
he said mood swings and hot flashes sucked.
See, the mood swings, I can identify them. Sometimes not immediately, but I'm getting better with that. There's days, I'm not sure I like myself. And maybe that's normal, but my mom was gone, so I don't have her to. And my grandma, bless her heart, I mean, she's a good person to ask things for.
Well, I think you got a whole group of ladies in here that would be glad to help walk you through.
But, I mean, she went through the change of life years ago. I mean, yeah. She was my age, maybe two years older than me, and when she became a grandma for the first time. This is kicking my butt some days. I make it look good for the most part. So this is a bite now. It's brand new. Let me see. It's one of those. It's hard to power through it, but I'm going to do it. I'm just going to be a little slower. I know I'm wearing this wrong. It's roses. This is brand new. I had buy it now $10. Buy it now $10. It's brand new. Let me see.
Bag or...
It's like, yeah, it's a bag, but it's ones that we usually, when we do street outreach, but this is a female's. And I don't remember for life of me what they're called. My grandma says she had an easy time through menopause. So I feel guilty asking her like I'm whining.
And you said 10, right?
$10 by now, and it's because it's brand new, y'all.
We'll read Myra's comment.
Because I'm not reading it out loud.
I didn't even get through it all the way.
I love Myra.
I didn't even get through that all the way. I'll try that. I'll try to fit it into a functioning schedule, Myra. Let me see if I can find a tag. I don't remember if this one had a tag, but I'm going to show. So it's dark gray on the inside, dark gray on the inside. It does have a zipper there and a pouch. It does go up a little ways, so I can put my hand up there. That sounds wrong, but hey, we're going to go with it. Let's see what else. If not, this will probably go with a Christmas gift because I got to get it out. So there's the other pouch. And if you didn't already have enough pouches, we got 2 more little hiding spots.
Not much embarrasses me, Myra. You're good.
Yeah, we're actually more alike as far as personalities, and Lord help us if. Well, we are coming to Florida. It's just we're trying to decide when. I mean, it's not going to happen in the next couple months, but we're looking. So I'm putting my hand in there. You might be able to put a cell phone in there. Oh, there's one more. And no, I haven't felt any tags, so we're just going to say unknown maker. Unknown maker. I have at least $8 into this. I might have actually paid $9, which is why I was asking 10. It's just going to go in the drawer a lot. I don't remember. Did I have that? I don't know. That might just, we're going to put that there for now. Alright. Teeth brightening color corrector purple spark. Let's see if it has an expiration date on it. Color is going to be the keyword. We're going to go with $2. Try to see if I can find an expiration. Do not see an expiration. Don't even see it imprinted. $2. Buy it now. And color is the keyword. So I just read that. No, I mean I read Eunice. Eunice, a cancer survivor.
I know that.
And I know there's more than her in here. But I don't point it out. If they want to put it in chat, that's fine. Right now, 2. I'm only putting the numbers on here, y'all.
All right, so Robin was
So
asking
it's
what that was.
teeth brightening color corrector. It's 1 fluid ounce of 30 mil. It's reflecting there. So I'm guessing it's in a tube or a container. Sounds like a tube. Buy it now. $2.
Yeah, Robin says no, thank you.
I can't use it. 'cause it wouldn't do any
It's
good.
something that came in a lot of stuff. And it was like on one of those where like you don't pick and choose when they just throw stuff together.
So are mine, Robin. So are mine.
So's mine, right? If I didn't have to be on YouTube, trust me, you wouldn't see me. But I need to. Some people just, it's the one thing, thankfully. I mean, I've put it out there since day one. I'm aware of my insecurities. Don't point them out to me because I will block your ass. Not you, but just keyboard warriors. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do buy it now, $2 each. I have 2, but one, the papers, but it's
The
still
package isn't open though.
the package isn't open, but it's so part of mine is the last time I had work done, I was kind of terrorized. That's the story for off of YouTube. And now because I have the addiction history, I do something where I need to be sedated, have it all done, so I wouldn't have to be under care for very long. And then because Mr. Stephanie had his heart attack, I know they can clear your system out, but you guys, I don't want my addiction back. I don't want another addiction because my addiction got to a point where I was having dreams I was going to go to the next step, and the result was my kids at my funeral. And yeah, so I said buy it now, $2 each, right? So buy it now. I'm just writing them down. That way next week we don't have to.
And we can bring some of this stuff on the $2.
Yeah, a lot of
Tuesday
this will be $2 Tuesday. I don't have more than $2 into these, so I'm good with letting them go for $2. All right. Is this stuff you showed in this box for $2?
That's the box I didn't get all the way through.
All right.
Everything that was piled on the table is what I showed.
All right. Let me write this one down too, just so I don't. We're gonna go through some more books.
How much
You
are
know-
you selling the books for?
$2 each. I have at least 2 that are the same. They're all brand new. One, I think it's Marvel, if not 2. 1 or 2 maybe Disney. I will confirm here in a minute.
So I'm putting books, buy it now, $2, say keyword. So out of each one, just pick a word that's keyword.
All right. This one's going to be cursed. This one. All right. So it says praise for Hood. Praise for the curse. Spectre Queen. Pure fun from the start and finish. Curse of the Spectre Queen.
Spectre Queen.
Spectre Queen. These are brand new. Okay. Never used. Brand new. So, cursed. Let's see. I think I only have one of those. But I'll confirm. Yeah, I only have one of those. So, Willa will be the next keyword, and I have two of these. They're both brand new. Both are brand new, and these are from Disney. Hyper, whatever, right? So these are brand new. These are the 2018 Cypress Award, elementary, middle school, grade school. There's two of them. That is the fairy green stuff.
Ask Robin if she's wanting the other book. Because she put Ghost and Cursed and Ghost sound a lot alike, especially over there.
All right, so do you want the ghost one / cursed one? And I send you two, Myra. So, Robin, is this what you want, or are you just commenting? And then I have two of these. Obviously, you only need one if you're a reader, but I do have two. They are from Disney. They are brand new.
No, just a comment.
Okay, we just wanted to make sure. I just didn't want to miss you.
All right, and then Myra is in for Willa.
Yep, I already got it written down.
So, you know, some people think
Okay, Spectre is a ghost. Okay, that makes sense.
Spectre's a ghost. All right, so yeah, she is right. Now that I think about it, yep, she's
and
right.
Myra wants both of them, actually.
All right, so I am gonna. You gonna see how I do this? As well, we can. All right. Thank you, Myra. And then Mr. Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is Disney High School Musical, the musical, the series, the road trip. So it is Disney also. It is brand new, never used. And I think it speaks for itself. I probably would have the movie. Oh, no, that's cool. Let's see. We don't have one here in our village, but we do in the areas that we serve. So, we were able to do some books this year, and these were a few that we had left over. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bring them to the tube and see if anyone wants them. If not, when we revisit, we'll drop them in boxes that don't have them. But that's a musical.
Of course, any books that are left after this sell, they could just go to the box.
Well, not after this sell, but after the first of the year. If they're new. Yeah, we'll do that because there's a couple places. There's some around K-State, and that's where I tend to do those. All right, what? Oh, I've got one more book. This is the Cursed Carnival and Other Calamities. It's got, I think, 9 different contributors to this. It's new stories about mythical heroes. Oh, it's Disney too. It's Disney too. So this is brand new.
And say carnival is your keyword.
Carnival is the key word. And so. All right, so I think I wrote it down, but I don't see the note. It's Gina, Gina, Forget Me Nots. That's her YouTube channel. If you go back to, I believe it was a Hump Day auction, I'll look really quick because I think I actually wrote that here. I've been writing notes. But I want to give people credit where credit is due. Actually, yeah. Gina, Forget Me Nots. So on October 23rd, I believe it was on the Hump Day auction. If not, it was on the Friday, but I think it was on the Hump Day auction. Gina sold these. And she's got a story of why she sold these. She handmade these. They're pumpkins. This one is a beige color. It appears, what type of material is that? Like a
burlap, isn't it?
It's like a burlap material. Okay, these are approximately 5 inches long. Or 5 inches long, 5 inches in diameter. She handmade these herself. But yeah, I actually, you know what? How much was I asking? I didn't write that down.
$2 is what we asked last night because we tried to sell one last night.
Of course, you're gonna take. All right, Mr. Stephanie brought it for $2, and it's fine. It's been sitting here since just after I ordered it from her. So let's go with $2. Buy it now. There was a story that went with it. So that story is on the Hump Day auction at hour 1:14. That's when she sold this, so you'll know what I paid for them. It was more than $2. I'm alright with letting it go for $2. But she had made this. She made them with love. And it does say her sticker says handmade with love. So that's cool. I got one back here because that represents, because I'm proud of stuff that's back here. I have back here because I'm proud of who I purchased from. Alright, so this is a trinket box.
It's like a hard plastic.
We're going to say this is acrylic, okay? And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We're only going to ask $1 because it's Santa Claus. It's a trinket box, $1. Santa Claus, he's holding looks like one of his boots. It has a ball, a tree, and 2 presents. Ball, a tree. And he's holding his boot. Okay. And then that's gold tone. I should have put that. But we did $1 trinket box. I need to write that down. Because I'm going to bring him back next week. Next week, I am going to have boxes that go to storage. So if he doesn't sell next week, he's going to storage. Because trinket boxes are hot sellers. I know seasonal ones are hit or miss. And, Christmas is next week. So, buy it now. And that way, I bring it at the price I asked for this week. And if he goes to storage for however long, then that's fine too. Trinket boxes are getting harder to find as far as sourcing without paying a ridiculous amount of money. I'm just telling you. I don't know where it is for others that source, but it's getting that way here. I do have places that still source. This is a 1975 Christmas ornament. It is glass. It's in its case, but I'm going to read the bottom. This is capturing the mood and the beauty in her characters, which the world has come to love. Sister Bertha Hummel, delicate portrayal of the Christmas child reflects the angelic innocence so often associated with her works. Mrs. Victoria, spelled in a different way, it's more of an English Victoria Hummel, the artist's mother and legal heir, has chosen and authorized this subject. I will look, but give me a minute so I don't get distracted.
No, you're good.
The subject for the 1975 Christmas ornament, and it ornament. It is taken from the original painting created by Sister Bertha Hummel. Now, in this sense, when she's talking sister, she's not talking relation. She's talking about the Catholic religion. So, sister is a nun. I know a lot of y'all know that, but, just in case someone doesn't know. Let's do $2. I have $1 in them. Oh, well. I think it's a boy, but, it's 2024. It may identify as just a child, and I'm good with that. Hummel as a gift to her aunt before she entered the convent. So this portrays the painting she done for her aunt before she took her vows. That's what that means. So an early example of her abiding love for children. As the second as in an exclusive series, this 1975 Christmas ornament is a gift of joy and timely simplicity, and it is sure to become a treasure and possession. And this comes from the Smith brothers. So, for y'all, I didn't exist in 1975. I wasn't even an inch in my dad's pants, because I wasn't born until 82. All right, sorry, I just had to get that out.
Myra said the box is blue.
The box is blue. It's from 1975, y'all. So it probably does need cleaned. This is not one I've cleaned. It does come in its original packaging. This would be a floating box inside a floating box. As long as there wasn't like books in with it, I would feel really comfortable. Otherwise, it would be a floating box inside a box, inside your box, if that makes sense. But hopefully it does. It is intact. Here, let's do it in that way. So it does say Christmas Child Christmas 1975. And then back here has the story that is read from the box. So this is silver toned. It's 1975, so it does show its age. But y'all check this out. This is not only does it come with its story, right? See if I can get it to show. Made in the USA. That was made in the USA when it mattered. My opinion. Not that anything made in the USA now doesn't matter, because I don't mean it that way. I said $2 on this one, right? Mr. Stephanie. I said $2 on this one, right?
Yes, sorry, I was reading.
No, you're fine.
So Uni had put that she hasn't been sourcing in like 2 days or 2 weeks. Yeah, I haven't been sourcing in over 2 weeks. Now I'm having withdrawals.
So I'll tell you what. I can't give you a time in the morning, but we're going to do a sourcing. We're going to go live. We're not going to go live outside, because there are some people that would drive 5 or more hours. 5 or more hours to come here. If they want to go sourcing with us in our honey hole, that's cool, but we're going to make that arrangement. Now, with that said, we're not far from the Nebraska line, and I do have contacts that way. All right, so buy it now, $2. I think I might have, hopefully it was $2.
It was.
This one, it's got its story, but aside from that, it was made in the USA, y'all. It was also, my mom was already without her mother that Christmas. So, let's see. I'm going to start putting things in. So, who's on this evening? Because I think we've been on, what?
Almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours. I'm not running anyone off. I'm clearing off some table space. Because I might bring some of this down. And we might start clearing shelves.
So Nana Tink's on.
Okay, Nana Tink's on. Is she on her channel?
Yeah, she's on hers.
Okay.
Weld and Carrie's on.
Weld and Carrie. We're not going to be decisive on that. You just have to know what.
I've never really paid much attention in theirs yet. It's one that I clicked on one night and it looked interesting, so I saved it.
We're going to do another giveaway. I don't know where we're at on sales tonight, but y'all, I'm still having a hot flash. So this is dark gray. It's acrylic. It's a wing. I do think it does have a piece of paint loss, maybe a little. So it might have got scratched or something. So it's not completely perfect, but it's cool. It's cool. We are going to do, let's do bite now, $2. Because you ain't even going to get something like that at Dollar Tree for $1. You're going to have to pay $1.25 plus your sales tax. So $2 bite now. These are great. I mean, yes, it's an ornament, but you can attach that to anything. It's wings. And that might be what I do if no one wants it. Plastic or metal, I'm going to say it's acrylic. Because there's a difference in weight, right? And feel. This feels like acrylic. But who knows? It might be plastic. So we're going to do wings at $2. If it doesn't sell tonight, that's okay, y'all, for real. I'm just marking, so next time I show it, it's literally, we show and go.
So we got to find a fanny pack tomorrow during our sourcing. Uni says if you have an extra fanny pack, put a baggie of ice in it and wear it on your back. It will help with the flashes.
Okay, because what it feels like is someone, and it really does feel like
John's
a guy. Okay. It feels like a guy hugged me and hugged me too tight. My rib cage, my ribs feel sore. It's uncomfortable. It doesn't really hurt. It's uncomfortable, and it's just wearing me out. I would try to stay on longer because I got a bunch of stuff to still show, but I can show that another time. Y'all are amazing.
You can stay on and talk if you want.
I mean, we could stay on and talk or whatever, but
I'm never going to stop hugging her, John.
it's just uncomfortable. And my face don't lie. So John for $2, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so John. And y'all, I'm not going to marathon to get your invoices done tonight because I don't want to screw them up. Like, no one really knows it, but there was one invoice that went out this week that had an extra item on it. Now it was a gift item. It was a giveaway of sorts, but it didn't get on that invoice. And I try to have everything on people's invoices so they know what to expect. And as far as I'm aware, it only happened to one. It's not a big deal. I hope they enjoy their
Extra.
I mean, I think everyone will. Everyone was a little different for various reasons. But it's Christmas season, and I knew those boxes were going to get to y'all before Christmas. And each of y'all, for various reasons, not because you bought from me, but just because of who you are, because no matter what's going on, when you come on screen, you are just bright. And so I wanted to put a little extra in there. I do have some gift boxes that did not make it. No, those didn't have invoices with them. Anyone with a paid invoice and paid shipping went out on time. Good news is, all our giveaways that have not made it to people yet, have not gone out. Those should be arriving before New Year's. I've got a box with everybody's stuff in it. It all labeled correctly, so that's not an issue. Let's see. Nana is on. Weld and Carrie is on.
That's the only two that I had.
So Weld and Carrie, like
it's all one word. Weld and Carrie.
So it's weld. So like welding and Carrie. So what it's meant to say. I don't know enough to really.
I've only been in their chat once.
But they're on. Nana's on. I would recommend going over and saying hi to Nana, y'all. She is as genuine as the rest of us, and she carries a lot of load for a lot of us that she doesn't tell anyone about because that's just who she is. She started somewhere like the rest of us. That video last night was over an hour. But it was 3 years ago. I'll grab the link and I'll put it in my community page. But I started commenting. It wasn't one comment. I put what each blooper or funny was and tried to keep it consistent. So she knows, no doubt, I was there the whole time to watch that video. And I'm back to year 3 with most people. So if you have videos that got 3 years back, I see you for where you were back at 3 years ago.
Makes us feel better.
Which makes me feel better, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, it's like, oh wow, and look at where whoever it is now. I mean, that was who was it? It was someone last in that video. Of course, it was last night for me watching, but it was 3 years ago. I still have that last giveaway.
Okay, so
Yeah.
To get the pan of biscuits out of the oven, it's right here.
Okay.
I've got to go get firecracker.
Oh, you gotta go get firecracker. We're gonna do a giveaway. If you are coming in and you haven't put a number in, put a number in. You don't have to purchase in order to be in this giveaway. You don't even have to be in here. It's easier if you are, because then you know you got the giveaway. Otherwise, I have to look back at the end of the week and make sure I let you know. Or you have to come back and see. I'm going to get more organized with that, but I think there's a couple people that came in. So our last giveaway for the night, let me figure out what I'm giving away. Let's see. I need to do something that isn't going to change weight a whole lot. And it's not because I don't want it to, so don't take it that way. Hey, Joel, in case you didn't see, check this out. I got some of my themed item stuff because we're not far from the yellow brick road. You know what? We're going to go. No, that was the giveaway from last night. Got my second. Let's see. Usually I have stuff I can just grab right here. Yeah, this is insane, but we're going to do it anyway. Because this is a gift. I wasn't sure if I was going to sell it anyway. We're going to gift it. This is my Christmas to whoever. If you're a guy and you don't want it, that's cool, but think about someone in your life that you could gift it to. It will not be there before Christmas. So it is brown with gold chain. This is a kiss clasp. It is from, don't get to lying to me on the name. I will show you it was made in the USA though. It looks like Ingberg, but I might be wrong. It was trademarked, made in USA. So this giveaway, okay? It's just a handbag. It's just one of those hand carry. Hey Jess, it's Go Tone Kiss Clasp. This, I'm not gonna say it's velvet, right? Because I doubt it is. It is the reddish brown in there, and that's the maker. So that's what this giveaway is. If you win and you want to do something other, if you want to give it to someone who's actively in chat, that's fine. But there's that bag. It's the bottom's round. The bottom's round. So, does everyone have their numbers in? Jeffrey's at 15. Give me a minute. Let me make sure your number's good. Okay, Jeffrey, your number is good. Let me get you written down. Remember, this will not make it before Christmas, but it may get to you before New Year's. Okay. Number for this is 37. 37 is how old I was when I faced the world without the two people who were responsible for bringing me into the world. I was 37 when my mom passed away. And my dad died just after my 31st birthday. So, I'm glad I did this because it's a gift. And this is definitely something I would have gifted to her. She'd have had a hoop. She'd have gifted it to someone else. Alright, so let's see who is on the money. If you are not right on, we go with the number right below. Okay? So 37. So we don't have anything until 29. 29. So that would be Truly Amazing. Truly Amazing was at 29. That's your numbers. I didn't put Jeffrey's in here, but his was 15. Oh, and his was wrong. I should have caught that. Darn it. It's alright, Jeffrey. I'll throw something in for you, bud, because I've actually got something coming for you, because I appreciate that you took a time out and you did it like a champ. Sometimes we're going through things in our life and we have the best of intentions of not. Yeah, but we go, let's see. We go with the number below it first, John. And the one below it was, let me check this again. I'm gonna have Mr. Stephanie double check because I'm not feeling good. So 37 was my number. Truly Amazing. I'm gonna do a star by it because it's only 6 blocks, y'all. I do want him to double check for me. And I know I don't have Truly Amazing info. She's still in here. Oh, you were 42. Okay, you were 42. Okay. Thank you, hon. I'm sorry, y'all. I just feel very uncomfortable physically, not anything else. And part of it, I'm having a hot flash and we got stuff in the oven. I gotta go check that really quick, y'all. Because Mr. Stephanie went to get firecracker. Move, Ellie. You're not supposed to be this way. Get on that side. I do want to bring something. I know most of y'all was here last week, whatever. We struggle, and most of the time we have the eye to recognize it without throwing anyone under the bus. And Jeffrey was having a rough week last week, and he really attempted to take a break. I think he legit had that intention to take a break. I'm not putting Truly's name on here yet. I'm going to have Mr. Stephanie make sure, but I'm pretty sure. And then Truly Amazing, I will reach out to her if she's not in chat. But I don't have her information, so if she's not able to give me that information, then we're going to go with the next one down from that. And I'm going to show y'all again the numbers we have, because that's just the way I'm going to go. And Jeffrey, I'm sorry, I did not realize you had chosen someone's number. I will tell you, bud, it's okay, because I've got something coming to you. As an appreciation, because we did time out. And he took it as a champ. I don't like putting people on timeout. But someone had to intervene. Everybody, I won't name names, there was a lot of community members. I thought I hit the off button. Give me a second. All right. Anyway, you know, a lot of community members. That thing's going. What did I not do? Did I not hit the timer? I bet you the timer needs hit instead of me hitting off. Mr. Stephanie. Yeah, that's what I did. I didn't hit the timer off. So I had someone calling to let me know, Steph, hit the timer off button and it'll stop. Anyway, yeah, Jeffrey. So I debated that evening after the show on how to handle it. I needed more information because sometimes we say things insensitively without meaning to, and it affected everybody. But I'll tell you, there was different people from different neighborhoods on YouTube that reached out to me in an appropriate way, and explained their experiences with Jeffrey. Everybody had nothing but good to say. Explain some of his challenges like the rest of us do. We have challenges. You see mine. I'm good with that. And anyway, I'm just uncomfortable, y'all. Physically uncomfortable. Otherwise, yeah. So I put Jeffrey in timeout. I emailed him and explained how we were going to go about it. And he stayed in contact with me throughout. Not harassing, but throughout. We touched base. And he went about his thing on other highways on YouTube. And I watched. Those chats, a lot of them I didn't jump in. A few of them I did. And I complimented him on him behaving as the way any of us should. And so, what was it? Monday night. Yeah, it was Monday night. He emailed me because I didn't give him a specific day I was going to bring him out. And so he messaged me and he asked. And not because he wanted to be a nag. He just asked, right? Yeah, I'm having a hot flash and it's been going on for over an hour. But I promise you I'm okay. It just feels like someone hugged me too tight. I probably could just sit and talk to y'all. I'm just physically uncomfortable because the hot flashes lasted so long. I've had hot flashes before, but in these ones, I don't know if it's the added everything in the last few months, but they're definitely picking up speed. I have a medical trip tomorrow evening. It's going to be an overnight trip, and it's actually going to be 2 days for me. I won't be back home till Saturday. So I'm going to talk to my providers. I don't know what they can do, and I'm sensitive to pharmaceuticals, so it's not like there's a quick pill and take it. I have to be very careful what I go on because I have those rare side effects to meds. I tend to have those. But Jeffrey, he did Monday night, and I messaged him back. He was very polite. I reminded him of how well he behaved in other chats and other channels. Reminded him I understood that he was under a lot of stress. But I wanted him to know that our chat, because this chat is not mine. This channel is mine. This chat is everybody. I wouldn't have this chat without y'all being here. So it's our chat. Has to be a safe place. And I told him he was coming out of timeout. It had been a week. So Tuesday, I tried to actually get him out that night, and I couldn't figure it out. So it wasn't until Tuesday, so that was yesterday. But he was here. He was here again this evening. He did his number the same as another person, but that number wasn't picked in a way, which is why it's taking me so long to talk about this, because I'm trying to breathe through everything. So Jeffrey, I have a package that's going to be coming to you. I don't know how big yet. I don't even know what all it's going to contain, except some stuff from Kansas and some sunflowers, and just some appreciation, because you did follow what I asked you to do, which was to go out in our community and to be love and compassionate and just be you. It is okay to have moments. It's okay to say, hey, I need somewhere safe to talk. We have a live from a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, where I opened it up. I was in someone's live, and I got on my channel and I opened that up so Mr. Stephanie would have a place to talk to Jeffrey. Jeffrey, something I do want you to know, and so I've done a deep dive on you, bud, which means I know your struggles. I don't know your personal story, but I do know your struggles. I'm a military mom, so typically, just in general, if it's people I'm going to be dealing with, good, bad, or indifferent, I do a deep dive. I hadn't been doing that, and I fell into some things I should never have been a part of. And I'm still paying the consequences of that. That's my cross to carry. I will tell everybody, whether you're still here or not, I've seen you stand up for yourselves and everything else, and I appreciate that. I cried a lot because I've never asked anyone to stand up for me. Not that anyone directly did or didn't. I'm not going to go there tonight. Mr. Stephanie, my number was 37. Can you confirm who the winner is? It's kind of important because I did this. Do not get upset.
Not upset. It's your stuff.
I know.
You said the number was 37?
Yeah, and we go with the first one below it. Yes, I'm aware that Jeffrey had a double number. I didn't catch it until after I did the drawing. But I was explaining to Jeffrey.
Yeah, 29's the right one.
29, so truly amazing.
We'll just have to wait till we see her somewhere.
If I will, I don't even know if I have her email, but I know someone that might. I don't like using that channel because I don't mean channel as far as channel that way. I don't like using that resource, not because it's an issue, but that person has a lot they do in this community and other communities. So truly amazing. The brown kiss.
Oh, hold on a second. Firecracker.
Handbag. Kiss clasp. In the event, because I don't have her information, we will do everything to reach out to her, even if it's next week in our chat, because that's where typically I do see her, even though I run into her in other places. If I'm unable to reach out to her and she doesn't come back into chat,
I'm sure she will.
Can I show that? I know you don't want to be seen on screen because I'm the mama that would prove I would wear orange for my kids.
So
I am still live. I am unmuted. So I'll hold it up. This is not for sale. Firecracker.
That's not the only thing I got.
All right, just a minute. Firecracker. All our kids contribute. Our 2 adult children that live with us have some sort of intellectual component. So they're still expected to be contributing members to the society. There will be a day where the sun has set for me for the last time and Mr. Stephanie. So they have to know how to function in this world, which is the other thing with who I was addressing, all right? We have to be compassionate and to see others for who they are, meet them where they are. So you got this. This was Christmas, wasn't
Yes.
it? This is
Yes.
her second Christmas in our village.
They
Do not use names
They do it every year for the teenagers.
for the teenagers. So this is for the teen program.
Yep.
So if y'all want to know more about that and you have another way of connection with me, I will post about that. It's just this, I have to protect my teen. Yes, she's 18, but I am not mom. She's my rainbow baby, so you can imagine. It took a lot of prayers and everything to get her into the world, and then we've overcame a lot of things. She goes to our community every week. She's only missed once.
Yeah.
And that was when Brian passed away, y'all. That was when Brian passed away. So that was January last year. Brian was my daddy's cousin. When my dad passed away while I was in crisis. Yeah, I have mental health issues. So, I'm not ashamed of them, but it's not everyone's damn business. It's for me to bring out, and a lot of people in the community know that, have known that, but I'm not ashamed of it. When life happens to you at 3 and you lose your innocence, it does something to you. So anyone that wants to make light of that, walk in my shoes even for a day and then complain. That's not meant to anyone directly. That's just if someone has been. Because I've heard some chatter about it, and I'm like, yeah, what do you think one of my appointments every week for 6 weeks has been about? But aside from that, we're good. I think I've done things really well. Jeffrey, you have a spot in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
I had an uncle that had a lot of the same struggles you do. Probably the same generation. And that's just a guesstimate. I have a brother that has a traumatic brain injury, and I haven't seen him. This will be probably 4 years. Well, February will be 4 years. Not because I legally did anything actually wrong. We followed what the laws asked us to do. But it upset people who have an abuse of power with him. I think Britney Spears, but not with family. So if y'all want to pray for me other than my mental health, my brother is my Irish twin. And it kills me every year that we're not together, that we are not able to share space. But I'll get to talk to him on Christmas. It's one of 2 days in the year that they usually don't censor him talking to me. So, I'm dealing with the first year of Brian. He was there for everything. My dad died when I was in crisis. And it's taken a lot of work to work through a lot of unresolved trauma that I had from the age of 3. I'm still working through that. So it's a snowball. It's not just the stuff for the last 3 or so months. It's a snowball of things. And it being the first year that Brian never overstepped. He never, because he could never fill the role of either of my parents, but he was anything. If I needed him as my cousin, as my friend, as my confidant, anything, he was there. And I don't have that anymore. And it's been hard this year. It's been hard to stay on YouTube. I think y'all heard someone's ringtone earlier that scared somebody. Scared their cat. I know they're not in my chat tonight, but scared their cat. Every time now I know whose ringtone it is. It's been bothering me for weeks. Not necessarily a bad way, except I'm not prepared for it when it happens. That was Brian's ringtone. That was during the jewelry lot sale today. she don't know about it. She's gonna hear about it if she rewatches this or if she's listening now. It's okay. It's kind of like smelling the scent of your loved one or something. It just, now I know whose ringtone it is that goes off during Hump Day auction. Anyways, baby girl vibes, thank you for being here. Thank you for checking on me. Hopefully, I'm going to ask the doctor. I know when you're under a lot of stress, and I could tell you how stressed I've been, but I think most of y'all can imagine. So let's not go there. But I'm going to ask my doctor if stress can do this to me when I'm experiencing these hot flashes. And I see her Friday. Past that, let's see what else. So someone emailed me. A lot of people have actually emailed me. I got over 600 emails in over the last 10 to 14 days. Yes, I keep track. Here's my prayer moving forward into 2025. It is for peace. I'm not going to bend for anybody on my principles, my ethics, my character, or anything else. And my family doesn't want me to either. I'm going to remain who I am. We've got a lot coming into the new year. There are going to be a lot of changes. They're good changes, but they're changes. You're going to see more of a business aspect and less of, emotions. But emotions happen in real time. So I want to apologize for crying on the days where I didn't want to cancel, and I just showed you how raw it really was. If people can't handle that, then they're not going to ever be in my chat anyway. And if they judge me for it, then they're not part of who I want to be a part of us. I want the right people, and I'm not going to sell myself short in order to reach that, even if it takes me a while. We are in the 200 club right now. Is that another?
This is a blanket.
Oh, it's a blanket. Can I show it too?
Yeah.
So is that like a galaxy blanket?
Yeah.
Do not.
It's so soft. No,
Dude.
You cannot keep it.
That's awesome.
They got me that.
Yeah, just don't use names, okay?
Oh, that's
because
why
we need to follow opposite.
Yeah, they got that for Christmas.
Of course they did. So tonight was y'all's Christmas party? Is that what it was? Or
it was our Christmas team. Yeah, they do it before.
Yeah, I know. I remember last year. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna get off of here. So let me do the outro. The intro is the outro. Y'all, you're amazing. Thank you. I did look at my studios last night, and I seen the peak for my solo live, and then it flattened out, right? And then where it started getting consistent. So the numbers don't lie. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Our solo last week was, well, I guess it was last week. 6 different channels. 5 of them, I've never been in their channels before. The other one had a pretty amazing channel and co-host. And they're the ones that actually promoted my solo live. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember that. I came home from work and they were in the middle of it.
They're mentioning a shout out, however that was. I got to get some confirmation on the studio because I don't. You feel like you need this? Let me read it, okay? You're not taking my time, honey. Just give me a second. I'm going to scoot a little closer. I feel like I need this autocorrect, so I understand autocorrect, but I'm going to read it anyway. I feel I need this. I'm feeling you, and now you're not still pink red rose.
You're still that beautiful pink and red rose of your choice. Keep blooming, boo. Love y'all.
Yeah. So I will, because I've had a couple people ask me, and they're not necessarily in. I've explained this. I explain all our little channels, neighborhoods, groups, whatever, as neighborhoods, right? But if you look at all of ours, because we all run into each other on a late night or early morning or whatever, right? If you look at that as an island for YouTube, we're not even on a continent. There's a huge, vast array of places to go. Now, you know who I'm members of, so that ain't going to change. Those people are people that are amazing, and there's a reason why I'm in their chats. And there's times where I jump out. I work behind the scenes a lot of the time to try to get things together. And I don't want to be a part of drama in other channels. Not that they bring it, but you know. But someone actually asked me in my live the other day about when I started selling. So I started selling solo on my channel on September 17th. Prior to that, I had a couple, less than a handful, on a couple other areas. That was done because of nepotism. I'm not stirring the pot, but I want people to understand. If you don't know what the word nepotism means, ask Google or Siri. With that said, nothing was given to me. I paid for those spots. And I had the wire transfer to prove it. I don't wish those channels ill will. I don't wish them harassment. I wish them well. For real.
Go make your money.
Go do you. Go do what you've been doing since before I came onto YouTube auctions. I wish you well. For everything else, 2025 is going to look a lot different. My name may still be dragged through the mud, and that's okay, y'all. It's not the first time. It's only the first time publicly on a public platform that it's been done. We're weathering that storm as best as we can. Anyone that's associated in whatever way, y'all gotta remember, we're on an island. We know everybody or know someone that's affected. Don't use that against them. Now, if they behave like that, then that's on them. If the shoe fits, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. My thought to anyone, not anyone directed, just anyone in general, is if you don't like the way the shoe fits, switch shoes. Switch shoes. Because when it rains, you have to deal with the mud.
And like baby girl just said, coming out of mud is what's important.
And I'm going to tell you, there are pivotal people I have here on YouTube. Some of them are buyers, some of them are sellers. There are a lot that don't do anything. They're just community members. If anyone comes to me and says, hey, Steph, you need to check out this chat or something, okay? Not even me, but just in general, you need to check someone's behavior. A lot of people lurk in people's channels. We want to know if we want to be in business with other people, whether it's collaboration, whether it's fundraising, even for a good cause, or anything else, right? It's not all bad. Sometimes people behave in a certain way at a certain time of the day, and that's fine. It's all right to let your hair down, right? But if you're a different person than who you portray yourself to be, that's okay.
Myra says she has knee-high boots, good for waiting.
I am not jealous of anybody. I am not asking anyone, have never asked anyone, and will never ask anyone to fight my battles. Anyone that's going on misbehaving is representing themselves alone. And I don't need to run under someone else's name. I am perfectly happy with everybody knowing Steph opened her mouth. But moving forward, if you behave inappropriately, right? If you want to behave that other way with your grandma next to you, just stop, because a lot of people, it's not just a rough day, it's a pattern. It becomes behavior. And I don't tolerate it. So if you're associated with me and you present yourself one way, and then I find out you're not, it's fine. But don't misrepresent me because you're in someone else's chat. That's uncool. And that's in general. I'm not throwing stones anywhere. The stones have been thrown at me this year, I've already built an ark. An ark of stone. And you know what? It's all right. I love castles. Anyways, Myra, you're amazing. I'm glad that your first package arrived intact. Because I'll tell you, aside from just having OCD and being like, this is how they're going to open it, and not because you do your unboxings or record them.
She had one before that, didn't she?
The one, that one's still in circulation because it didn't go out until Saturday. It didn't. Did it scan on Sunday? Did we figure that out? If not, hopefully it did Monday. I'll go back and check everyone's tracking. But the point is, I was freaking out by Sunday because I'm like, it's not scanning. And the guy's like, until they're ready to go in the truck, it's not going to show. And I'm like, I want to say something. My face don't lie, and I apologize to him because we are the holiday season, so they catch everything, right? And I realized I was projecting my stress that I've been feeling for a long time on this guy that had no control. Yeah, it's a 6x6x6. So, yeah. So it was her first one that arrived. But my thing is, I'm aware, and this is not at anyone, but here's the thing. Y'all, most of y'all, in one way or another, know that, I have rough days. So imagine this being a box. Okay, it comes in the mail. This may be my happy meal, my hug meal for the week. When I open it, I want to know that this came from you. It doesn't have to be spectacular, I promise you. I got hug mail a few weeks ago, and it was a shirt. I know Hippie said she had one too. It was totally unexpected, and I needed it that day. I did. When I do personal buys for myself, like pins, I'll wear them. It's almost like a piece of armor I'm putting on. I have that person with me. I know it sounds silly. But I'm learning to cope in a healthy way, which is weird for me because this year, the first half of the year, it was with food. And my health took a drastic nosedive. My A1Cs were 1 point from being pre-diabetic to diabetic. I gained 79 pounds from January to June. When I went in and seen my doctor the end of May, she's like, Steph, we need to get your yearly blood work, the whole routine, right? And I was like, can we wait 3 months? I knew how unhealthy I've been eating. And she goes, Stephanie, we need a baseline. Now, mind you, a year before, it was the first year that all my levels were healthy, except for one, and it's because it's genetically high. And I said, can we wait 3 months? Because I know I'm well in tuned enough with my results that I know in 3 months I can make it look healthier. She goes, no, we need a baseline. She has the insight to have treated my mom a few times, so she knows all my mom's health issues. And I was like, okay, well, the type of test she needed requires fasting. I lived 3 hours away, so we waited an extra week, hence it being June. 79 pounds on a frame that's 5'4". 79-pound y'all. It's what stress does to you. I didn't want to become a chemical addict again, and I did, just not to pharmaceuticals. It was sugar. Now, if you're with sugar, that's great for you. I will tell you, when I went cold turkey on sugar about 3 months ago, Coming off the first 3 days, I wasn't sure I liked myself, like legit. It's maybe sounds silly. It wasn't. The next 3 days, I looked at Mal, and the 1st of January is 21 for us. For those 3 days, I wasn't sure I liked him anymore. On the 6th day, he looks at me and goes, Steph, I know you gave up sugar, but what else have you given up?
Yeah, because I wasn't having those issues.
Because he wasn't having those issues, but I was. And I looked at him and I'm like, are you kidding me? And I took a breath back. Mind you, I am in the change, so I do have those mood issues too. But it was more than that. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because I clearly didn't say it, but I knew there was a problem. He goes, Steph, when was the last time you had caffeine? My choice of caffeine required sugar. It was Mountain Dew Kickstarts. 2 of them a day. And so we went to the store. And this is water, y'all. We live near Fort Riley. I don't know other stations, so don't take it out of content. But our water, we can't drink from the tap. We don't ever give our animals tap water. So that's a response to the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. A month ago, so actually 5 weeks ago, because of the Thanksgiving holiday, I'm on week 5 instead of week 4 with my doctor. My dad died at 49. I am 42. And so we went over what I cut out because it also impacts my weight loss. And she goes, how many of these are you drinking a day? And I said, 2, sometimes 3. And she goes, Steph. And I'm like, what? It says 0 sugar. And she goes, no. She goes, your dad died at 49. My dad's was spinal cancer. Now, it might have rooted from his prostate, because men in his family prominently have died from prostate cancer. But by the time, because his insurance had lapsed because he had switched jobs, he got injured on the new job. No insurance, so it took 5 months to be able to get some scans done that confirmed that he needed a PET scan, which took more time. By the time he had the PET scan, was it a 4-hour drive, Mr.
Yeah.
Stephanie?
Well, it was 3.5.
3.5 hour drive one way to get a PET scan. The doctor had called. Now, they got home, got my dad inside, and it was very painful, y'all. Mel asked me if I go to the store, which was 4 or 5 blocks away, and get cold drinks. So we did. So I did. When I went to pull back in the driveway, he was standing in the driveway. And I'll tell you, I just knew. And I could tell, I shut off the vehicle. I could tell he was holding back, and I said, it's bad, isn't it? And he goes, yeah. I said, how much time? And he goes, see the doctor tomorrow. Now, mind you, that was the day of Firecracker's birthday. We learned that was their 7th birthday. Because me and my other sibling, not my Irish twin, we had our daughters on the same day. And anyway, yeah. Went to the oncologist. I told him my concerns with my dad's. It hadn't hit me that my dad was going to die. And so I told him, and he's like, Stephanie, we've reached end stage. And I want you to know, the moment he told me that, someone punched me and ripped out my heart. The room spinned. It was me, my grandma, and my dad's girlfriend, the person that held a lot of responsibility, and me and my dad not talking for 2 years up till that point. So yeah, anyway, I don't know how we got all there, but now you know. I asked optimistically. Doctors don't like to give that. He said optimistically 4 to 6 months. My dad lasted 59 days. 59 days, y'all. So when my doctor says that this is going to kill me, not this, but this, because the additive, see that word for aspartame. Anyone that has had cancer probably knows this. Anyone that has a high risk developing that without going and getting tested, stay the hell away from aspartame. This is how I've coped, not with the water. This is how I've coped for a month. 5 weeks ago, she said, Steph, I need you to cut down and we need to get you off. I have a headache disorder, so caffeine helps with the headaches. And she goes, have you thought about caffeine pills? And I looked at her and said, are you crazy? I have anxiety. And one thing I learned during the time of my dad dying was energy drinks as a whole, we're just going to throw it all out there, as a whole, what did that guy say? 90 or 95% of all mental health would disappear if you took energy drinks off the market, if you made them illegal. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. So I asked her, I'm like, are you kidding me? And she goes, no, we can get you a dose. How many are you drinking a day? So I told her 2, which isn't a lie. Sometimes I was drinking 3, but that was rarely. And she goes, I want you to cut down to 1. Now I see her tomorrow. She wanted me to be to 1 every other day. That's only happened a couple of times in the last 4 weeks. There was a couple of days in the last 10 days I drank 2 a day. It's how I coped, which brings a whole other thing. Y'all have no idea, and if you don't, you don't. But you need to hear it because I'm real. I have a pulse on this side of the screen. I will never be a keyboard warrior. And if I ever talk out of turn about anybody, they have my email. It's right here. Don't send me hate mail. I've had enough of that in 10 days. And I've turned it in to every place I've had to. Not because I wanted to. But there's boundaries. Now, the people that send me hate mail, it wasn't just YouTube. Okay, they found me on other social media. They found me with my stuff that I do for my community. Things that I've done for other people in other states. Okay. And attacked me there too. Just because I choose to not engage doesn't mean it's okay. When I say it's okay, it means I was aware that this could get like this. This is why I said it feels like divorce and child custody, right? We are on an island of YouTube. But we need to give those who we reach out to, right? Those grandpas, those dads, those mamas, those whoever of YouTube, give them a break because they have been pulling double duty while maintaining their own channels, while maintaining their own lives and staying functional to be who they are for all of us, whether you buy from them or not, whether you support their channel or not. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. And sometimes I'm going to be wrong. And when I am there, there'll be accountability and I'll apologize. But I'm not going to apologize for offending somebody for something that was taken out of context. When the root problem to that had nothing to do with why it really came about and brought to YouTube. I am who I am. I'm not going to change. But I am going to evolve. There's a lot coming in 2025. There are a lot of channels I'm very aware. I was scheduled with channels that I've taken a break from. There's channels I was going to be coming on for December. I took a break from, not because that channel had anything wrong with it. But no one deserves what I've been going through since September. They've worked too damn hard for their channels. So, I appreciate you being here this evening. If you get, even if it's a postcard in the mail, okay? My goal is before New Year's, but once it's in the carrier system, it's out of my control, especially during this peak holiday season. But if you do, you don't have to go live if you do lives, okay? I mean, if you want to email me and say, hey, cool, whatever, I didn't do it for that either. I did it because at some point through my struggle, y'all have always stayed solid. You've always stayed solid, and I appreciate it. I appreciate that more than anything in the world. You didn't ask anything from me except for me to stay authentic and real and not let people push me off the tube even when it hurts. So that is what it is. I'm not going to engage. I wish people well. I will tell you, nepotism is a real thing, and people, that's the other thing I'm going to say right now because it just popped in my mind because it kind of runs along those lines. I've had 3 or 4 others ask because they're trying to get familiar and get their channels running smoother is, what's the different stuff? I noticed that you're on selling on members only auctions. A lot of the channels that I'm associated with do members auctions. Not all of them do, but some of them do. And I will stand with them. All they'd ever have to do is call me up and ask me for bleach and a shovel, and I'd ask them where they needed me. Yeah, that's got real, huh? No, so I'm a lover, not a fighter, so don't ever make me have to be that person. You know, and it's not just our part of YouTube, but so they asked me about the members only auctions. For one, if you're not a member and you want to start selling or you've been selling and you want to participate, they do require membership. A lot of them, I will tell you, the prices vary between 99 cents, and everyone sets their own thing, okay? There's no stones thrown. Trust me, my active ones right now are almost $68 a month. That's the active ones. That's the ones I could cover through December. I have a lot of them I wasn't able to cover. No, honey, don't worry about sharing
You're
out.
awesome,
There is
Jeffrey.
no one I've been able to share out. Some of it's caution because I've noticed a lot of stuff that I've been sharing out. Not that I'm the issue, but people, if I'm active in other chats, sometimes the chaos follows. So don't apologize for not sharing me out, honey. You what was it? Tuber Chat was in here earlier and he shared me on Reddit. At least now when I look at the studio and it shows that third party or whatever, now I remember where it's from. It's from Tuber Chat. And I'm a member of his. Okay. He has shared me out twice. I've been a member for 2 months. His, I think, is $4.99 a month. If you look at memberships, and this is just me, and this might bite me in the butt, but this is me, I'm telling you. I look at memberships 2 ways, okay? Which makes things not make a whole lot of sense because you see what I do, and that's not to gloat. I do what I do because that's who I am. But for one, if you're a member and they do a members only auction, whether it's once a month or every other month, you've got a spot. Even if they're only 6 hours long, meaning like everyone gets a half hour, I will tell you, if those are already full, you're a member, you're getting a spot too. These people are real. You will find anyone that you find on my page here on YouTube at the bottom, those featured, they didn't pay me to do that. They're there, they're spotlighted. Some of them don't even sell, but they're there because they're genuine people. They are who they are, unapologetic, but they will apologize if they overstep. If they cross someone's boundaries unintentionally, all that, they will. They'll come on live and they'll hold themselves accountable. And that's why they're there. Not everyone yet. Okay, I had to take a few people off. not because they did anything wrong, but because of people they're associated with. That aspect I had to do because I needed this wave to go over, but I still support them. But I didn't want people to be able to find their channel like that from my page. Because not everyone that's associated with everyone, you know. Me and baby girl, I'm going to use you as an excuse. Her and I could have completely polar opposite beliefs, right? And we probably do in some aspects. But we support each other. Just because she believes a certain way doesn't mean I do, and doesn't mean we have to. But respecting each other, respecting people's space, respecting other people's channels and those chats, because these chats are for all of us, not just the channel owner. Now, the channel owner does have the ability to end the stream, and some have, and some need to. In turn, that brings up other things. You know, there's a lot that want to just have an open space for everybody. That just want, you know, you can be who you are. They'll meet you where you're at. Even if they don't agree with you, you're still welcome in their chat. But they do their best, and this is more than one person, so I am not shouting anyone out, y'all. There's more than one person that welcomes anyone and everyone, as long as you do not cross their personal boundaries or business boundaries and all that stuff that the rest of us have. I'm going to read this part on, I respect and love you both from day one. I don't never have to worry about. And that's the thing. Now, if y'all do hear something, I don't mind. I don't mind someone asking in an email or something, right? Because I'm going to tell you, sometimes I can be impulsive. Meaning, if you get under my skin, no one has really that ability to now. But if someone was to get under my skin and I didn't think about it, I could come live and I could make an ass of myself. You know what? That doesn't just affect me, though. It affects everyone I'm associated with. It affects everyone that has been in my chat and believed and supported, whether they buy from me or not. You know, in other channels, everything. I am who I am, and I'm not going to apologize because I've been genuine from day one. The only thing is, I wasn't ready to come on YouTube and start selling. And I was kind of pressured, and that's my fault. I shouldn't have let pressure be there. Nepotism's a real thing. Those spots were not free. And I'm not complaining. Don't misunderstand that. If it was mod fees, then great. I don't know anymore. It don't matter. You know, the thing is, we got to support each other. We can agree to disagree, and if we can't coexist together, then stay out of each other's lane. Respect the fact when you're in someone's chat, because yes, it is their chat and it's yours too, but it's their channel. And when you're in someone's chat, right, you are representing to some degree who they want you to be. Like, you know, tomorrow I could be like, hey, baby girl said da 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 in my chat. And you know what? They could go back and look, and they can see her, who she is. You know, we got 8 people still viewing, and that's great. We need to have lurkers. I do know I have some haters because, you know, we need those too. They want to hear my voice, so I know I'm getting my watch hours. I'm good with that too. I don't know that I'll ever legit be comfortable with someone hating me, but I know there's nothing I can do to change that. What I have the power to choose is to choose peace and to be genuine and authentic and to represent myself, my family, and those I associate with, whether it's business or fun, in a positive light. And if I can't do that, then there is no reason to be on YouTube or any other platform. But no one's going to run me off. You know, I've got to learn how to cope in a healthy way, and I'm working on that. You're going to see a lot of digital content coming soon, because that's how I've chosen to work on it. Biscuits and gravy, y'all, it's too hot for me to eat. I don't have any teeth on the bottom. Yeah, I had those pulled the last time. Not all of them, but most of them. And it was actually, and not the friendliest of dentist offices. So, yeah, I haven't been back. I choose peace when, we're going to celebrate.
Still have one of your boxes.
Yeah, I meant to grab that so then I would show it today. So, does it have the price? It does. It does.
Say, I'm not sure. I
Yeah.
just grabbed it.
So this came. Here, I need to. I'm going to take the price off of here. I'll show it if I need to later. I don't think I should have to. But anyways, because I want to know, I'm going to hear something for someone. Steph, you didn't have to show that price. Do y'all know who Estee Lauder is? So, not the place we're sourcing tomorrow, but the place we're going to source near the Yellow Brick Road, literally across the street from the Yellow Brick Road. It's where I got this. However, we are holiday hours, so I will have to see if they're open next week. If they are not, then... But, when people want to run you through, you're distracted. So a lot of great things have went unshown this year. Estee Lauder, I know, is a hot item. So I'm going to show this whether it's New Year's or whatever. But this is what I want. I want peace. And I know I'm one person, but I'm one person. Someone else is going to join in, and they're going to be one person, and it's going to be just a ripple effect. You know 5 people, I know 5 people, so on and so forth. It's a ripple effect. Let's put that energy out there. Let's support others. And if we're having a rough day and we know we just can't people, then don't put it in chat. Because some channels are just, they're really at their bankruptcy of dealing with stuff. Because they have a pulse behind their screen too. And yeah, so anyways, I think I covered everything. I went in a few circles. I'm going to have some jewelry. Not tonight. We're done with the sale, right? So this has stones missing. That's what Mr. Stephanie was saying earlier, if y'all was here. Because this is what I was going to give away. Okay? And he said absolutely not. Because this came from a military family. So there's 2. I know there's one more piece. Oh, yeah. But there's stones missing. Now the earrings, I believe all the stones are there. Yeah. So the earrings had the stones in them. This is stuff that has been meant to be shown. Okay, that's the reality of me being distracted. But I had to walk through it. I'll tell you, I felt like my start to YouTube was baptism by fire. Baptism by fire. And so many people, even if I've just been in their chats, have caught some negative attention just because I'm in their chats. I don't know the full context of it, so I can't really speak on it, other than I know that it did, in fact, involve the fact that I was in their chats. They were stand-up people, so they don't deal with the bullies. They call them out respectfully, but or their behavior, I guess is what I should say. I'm going to put this in here so I can show it a little better. The earrings don't have any stones missing. Yes, we've Googled lens. Yes, there is the safety hook thing. But the bracelet has stones missing. And the brooch has stones missing. I meant to reach out to someone I think is more qualified to know, even with the stones missing, of what this value is. I was going to give the earrings away tonight in the first giveaway, I think. Yeah, the first giveaway. So, those are red and blue. Like teal and there's rhinestones, and maybe they're real, maybe they're not. Hey, there is Lisa M. Adventure. Welcome in, girl. If I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas, honey. But, so the earrings, as far as I remember, because we used diluge many, many times, I can't tell you how many stones are out of the bracelet, and I do know there's at least 1 to 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's at least 3 out of the brooch. But that's what happens when people distract you. And, it's okay because it's a lesson I needed to learn. Thank God. Yes, God. I don't know that God has a ginger, and that's not to start anything on my tube. Okay. But that's where I stand with that. You can call him whatever you want, or call God whoever you want. I'll respect your position. But I think I do. I'm blessed. I don't believe in luck. I am blessed that I had enough solid people that knew my character when the storm came on their horizon. That storm was already there. Others have stepped into the background. We mutually stepped into the background. Not anyone in general. There's been multiple. But we did that because of the communities, not because any individual, okay? Because y'all matter to a great many of us. For others, this has been a year of awakening. Next year, we're ready. We're ready to rock and roll. We're going to be organized at some point soon. I am who I am, and I treat people the way I want to be treated, not how I should be treated, but how I want to be treated. No, my great-grandmother and my grandmother influenced me to that, and so did my mama. My mama was an orphan, and I don't keep repeating that for my health. I repeat that because there's a reason why I do what I do. And Jennifer was right earlier. Girls, stop giving stuff away, start selling. Here's the thing, Jennifer. It's been on my desk. I've shown it 100 times. Not really, but I've shown it several times, and I can't sell it. I may as well give it away. And this is a perfect example. Okay, just because we're associated with someone, thank you for putting that in there, Lisa. Just because you're associated in any way, you don't have to be a buyer or seller or resold or collaborated in any way with any other person, right? You shouldn't be. And I know there's been a lot of that lately on a lot of places is people saying don't, and we're talking businesses. I'm not even talking. They're saying, please don't punish me because of an association, because we did a fundraiser with someone, because that's a lot of the cases actually that I've seen lately. I know there's a lot closer to home than that, but and I'm going, what the hell's going on? But that's me, right? And not because I want to be anyone's business, but can I just miss it because I've had enough this year? My thing is, as long as you don't come into the chat, because this chat's not just mine. The channel is mine, but the chat is all of ours. If y'all aren't active in here, I have no chat. That's the reason why there was a timeout last week. And it lasted 1 week. But with that, there was constant, appropriate, but constant flow of communication between me and that community member. And I took that time to educate myself with who they are. Who you are is who you are. Now, if you carry that behavior, no matter who you are or where you are, if you carry behavior that's tolerated somewhere else, over to other channels, then yeah, you're going to be associated with them. But Lisa is right. Drama on YouTube, I am not part of, and I will never be part of it. And I appreciate that. I've tried to be silent, not engage. I've had to engage a little bit, and not even to the ones that have used my name. Because you don't go after someone's kids. You don't bring up someone's kids. And that person reached me through my personal phone. And that's why there was even that issue. My responsibility in it is I knew from the first blast from a whole other area of my start into YouTube. It wasn't, they didn't give me my start. I've got the algorithm to prove it. I'll print it, or not print it. I've got to figure out how to do it. It won't let me do it from my phone. It says it's too big of a file. But I'll show you from the start of my business on here. I worked my tail off. Now, blanket hellos in chat, they're usually at the beginning. Mona, welcome in. We're just chit-chatting. Cell's over. I had a hot flush earlier, and it lasted for over an hour. It made me really, really uncomfortable, so I just ended, and we're just chatting. Mona, I want to show you these. I'm not selling you nothing, but I'm going to show you these. I picked these mugs up. Are these like some that are done in your neck of the woods as far as your communities? This is so much fabric, so little time. So I would say that is that good to associate that with like people that sew and all that? I mean, I guess I could like take a picture and send it to my auntie. I have an aunt that's from Panama. Okay.
Yes, people use them.
I've got 2 of them. Someone mentioned in my chat earlier for people that come in, so I'm going to look for more of them when we source. I just want to make sure it was a thing before I went out and sourced for it. So thank you. Y'all, if you haven't checked Mona out, I think Mona, do you know Tuber Chat? I think that's how we ended up associated to begin with, but I might be wrong. I think it was one of those things where we were all in chats together or something. No, I sourced. I bought those, honey. But confession in 2024. I'm not ashamed to dumpster dive if I have to. Anything and everything that's been brought to y'all has been purchased or given to me from a friend to sell because of what we do in our outreach. Some people call it ministry. I've never felt comfortable calling it a ministry because I don't like to be viewed as organized religion. I don't mind it. People know I believe in God, but religion has caused more conflicts in the world than a lot of other things have. So, okay, that's why I was going through all my subs and and I was trying to figure out, not that I haven't been in your chat or that Mona's been in mine before, but I sometimes click them on and I listen to those ladies. It's just peace. So no, and you're fine. So I've kept it hush hush, because I know others have been disrespected because, and we'll use that word, because they do dumpster dive openly. Now what they do on YouTube is their business, so I'm not pointing anything, but I do have a problem with people emailing others and saying, oh, that person dumpster dives, for one, it's not no one's business to be emailing people because you jumped in that person's chat and just said hi. Well, in my case, I said hey. But anyways, so my mom was a single mom. And there was many a times we can afford groceries, right? This is before child support was enforced the way it is nowadays. And so my mom's landlord, bless their heart, neither are alive anymore. Awesome. Now I will not. It would have to be something spectacular for me to get in a dumpster that I'd have to go home and shower in to jump in a dumpster just randomly. But I haven't dumpster dived up here. But I know people that do. It's legal to do it here. Not in our village. Not that it is. It isn't in our county. But I want to know the safe places, and I need to have someone have my back because, I mean, that's just what we did back in the day. You always had someone that covered your ass. Yes, I said that. But so they worked for a bread company that made bread and pastries. And so, even now when you go to the store and they're pulling those off the shelves, my mom would get a call, other families would get a call. And sometimes we'd go out to their distribution center, of course, after hours. And a lot of the time we were able to pick it as it came off the truck. My brother and I, Wonder Bread, I think that was... Did we have Bimbo or Bebo or whatever?
It wasn't Bimbo down there. It was Wonder Bread.
Who was the one that delivered to County Market?
Yeah, it was Wonder Bread.
All right, so Wonder Bread. So my brother and I, we were useful. We were resourceful. Yes, we were useful kids too. So that would have put us 7 to 9 years old. Back in the day, to walk to the store, you had to walk with somebody. My brother, which is my Irish twin, and I would walk to the store. We'll say it was 9 blocks, not city blocks. We lived in a small community. And we noticed one day that it was a Wonder truck. We're just going to go with what Mr. Stephanie said. I'm going to vape, y'all. I am. I tried. We noticed his foot traffic as far as unloading, taking in, coming back out. And one time we caught him coming out and we're like, right? So we actually asked him, can we help you? And back in that day, you could help. Of course, we had to get my mom's permission. But we could help. We could help push the carts from the truck inside. They would let you go back in the store as long as you were with the vendor and back out. And that's how we worked for extra bread. So don't make this sound worse than it is, because it isn't. A lot of people had it a lot worse than we did. We were blessed because we had the sense to realize this. And that's how we ended up with pastries. Now, from 9 to, say, 13, my mom's landlord, because she rented a house until she was able to buy it on a mortgage. And they worked for another distributor of bread and pastries. And they would call, not all the time, but every so often, I'd say at least once a month, and ask. Now, there were sometimes, because of it being, I'm guessing, quarterly, they'd have to put it in the big dumpster. Or whatever, I don't know. I was still a kid. But they would put it in boxes and put it in a dumpster, and they would tell my mom what time. Well, this was outside town, so my mom had to have the gas in the vehicle, and sometimes they paid my mom and put gas in my mom's vehicle, so she had the gas to get there and to get home. Okay. I still don't eat Hamburger Helper to this day. I don't. I will go hungry before I eat Hamburger Helper.
See, now you have like 25 minutes till we're going to have to run to town.
Oh, I guess we got to go. So then, well, for one, so I could pay an invoice that I needed to have had paid a day ago. Not that it's really late or anything. I'm within that 48 hours, but it missed the Christmas cutoff, and I told him it's not a big deal. It's going to be here before New Year's. Anyways, dumpster diving. If you haven't got that logic out of it so far, you know now. There's so much that's wasted. There are people going hungry for things that are going in the trash because they need to be put off the shelf. So, good night, Mona. Thank you for coming in, honey. Baby girl vibes. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you. And I promise you, not everyone's not going to see me in their chats. Not because I don't want to, but I always give a thumbs up right now, okay? I'm learning other people's behaviors. Not that I don't know most of them, but I've had a few surprises, so I'm just taking another look and evaluating. Just keep being y'all. Keep being you. Keep giving that love and support when you're on the screen. If you're not on the screen, you're in someone's chat. And just keep it real. It's hard for me to associate with someone that has caused me pain. I've had to cut some ties because they give me the scissors. They burnt bridges at both ends, and I don't send life preservers. I don't. And I know the price that comes with that. I paid a personal one the last 2 years of my dad's life. So those don't happen a whole lot. The few have had because of nepotism, and that's fine. So if I'm associated with anyone prior to September 17th, which is my solo, as far as if I was on their stuff, it was because of nepotism. Look it up. I did pay for my spot, except for one. And that was on a channel that I'm not going to mention because she doesn't deserve the flack. I always receive my stuff from her. Anyways, y'all have a good night. We will catch you later. I don't know if Nana's still on, but if she is, go over, hit the thumbs up. Y'all don't even have to jump in chats, right? Okay, you try to be here, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, packages for sure will go out on Monday, if not before then. And that's for everybody. If you filled out my job form, you have the ability to get a postcard before the end of the year, so long as the carrier gives it to you in that time. I'm a military mom, so I've got like 5 books of stamps. They're forever stamps, so I can use them to put a postcard together and tell you guys I wish you peace and a happy new year. So, have a good night. Get rest. I will see y'all on the highway, YouTube highways. See you in another chat, and keep being a blessing.